Well, first of all, I'll play you this. This came in this morning for Gary's answering machine.
Gary, it's Artie. Hey, man, I promise on the grave of my father, I woke up sick as shit today. I'm not coming in. I can't come in. So, I don't know. I'm not on drugs. I promise you. I wish I was.
Is this today?
Yeah.
I'm sick as a dog, brother. I feel terrible, so.
Yeah, right.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm trying to be in tomorrow. Sorry, brother.
Tomorrow.
Later.
How's he going to get well? Listen to him. He can't get well in a day. Sounds like he's dying.
In all fairness to Artie.
What fairness?
A high-pitched mic coming out knocked the wind out of him.
Really? You
Yeah.
think that was it?
I think it took a lot out of the boy.
He's emotionally drained.
A lot of us were emotionally drained. Our audience is such a bunch of scumbags, too, because I was reading the email about high-pitched mic coming out. Because, like a lot of people wrote me, I'm talking about personally, and said, gee, that was a pretty dramatic moment on the show, and it was very moving. One friend told me they were really moved to tears, this and that. And then,
and how was the audience?
High-pitched Mike being queer is no surprise. What's the big deal? Richard comes out Thursday. Here's another one. Big deal. We all knew he was gay. Stop wasting our time, Mike. Does Robin shave? Some people were. This guy goes, what a shock that high-pitched Mike announced he is gay. Next, you will announce that JFK has been assassinated. Hey, come on, you guys. Don't be so cavalier.
You know what it is? It might not have been a big revelation to them, but it was a huge thing for Mike to do.
Anytime someone comes out on the air, that's good radio. Sorry.
Absolutely, but just in terms of, what a revolutionary thing it is. For him, it was amazing.
There were other people. I shouldn't paint it that the audience was jaded.
Totally cavalier.
Yeah, no, I was glad to hear that you finally came out. You're so damn cute and adorable that soon you will find someone to love you. I'm a gay male in Albany, New York. I've watched you on Howard TV for a long time and think you are so handsome. I hope you find what you're looking for very soon.
Oh, is this guy available?
That's what I'm saying. Let's see. Wow, listening to Mike's revelation, and I'm sobbing like a little bitch. I want to congratulate him. It sure takes courage to do that.
Does
Good
this
luck.
guy need to say something?
Maybe he needs something to say, something. And this guy said, Howard, high-pitched Mike's coming out on the show today was so touching that I donated to the Matthew Shepard website in his honor.
What wonderful.
As a gay fan of the show, I've always appreciated the support you have shown the gay community. Today's Mike announcement just brought back all the stress and turmoil that comes with coming out. I remember I felt bad, too, while high-pitched Mike was coming out, and I assure you that I spoke to him over the weekend before he did it and wanted to check sort of his temperature on all this.
Did you call him later?
No, I didn't. But you know what? There was one point when he was talking early on when he was just about to, he was just kind of saying he was coming out. I started to laugh, and I couldn't.
What were you laughing about?
I don't know. And I had a very.
You're so bad.
I turned my head to get my composure. I don't know if I was laughing because I don't know. I couldn't even explain it to you. Like, I don't think there was. I just started. That's just the absurdity of our show.
That laugh of yours.
Yeah, I couldn't. You know me. I don't laugh that much, but I couldn't control it. And I said to myself, "What?"
But there is a time when like you. I don't know. There's something about you when you see somebody being very, very real that makes you laugh.
Yeah, I guess maybe I was uncomfortable for some reason. I don't know, but I started to laugh, and then I was like, "We got to get my shit together," because you know what? The fucking guy is going through hell.
Right. He doesn't need you right now.
Yeah, he doesn't need me busting his balls. And I said, how am I going to explain that I'm laughing? Because I really am admiring him. Uh-huh. And I said, I have no explanation that I'm laughing. So then I got a grip on myself, and then I carried on.
Okay. Well, while he was saying it, I absolutely was not shocked.
You weren't. I was. See, I feel like an asshole. I got to be honest with you because, when Artie each time
would call him gay.
When Artie each time was on drugs, I, honest to God, have to tell you.
You believed he was straight.
I believed every word he said.
I don't believe that.
I did. I'm naive.
I do not believe that. I believe you wanted to believe.
And I never once considered high-pitched Mike to be gay. In fact, I used to get upset when Artie would say it because I'd go like, hey, man, why are you tagging the dude with that shit? He doesn't need that crap. He's got enough going on.
I don't know, like while he was saying it was like, well, I believed him every time he said he wasn't gay, but it's no shocker that he's gay.
Yeah, no. Yeah, right. Yeah, I agree with you there. Yeah, I'm not shocked he's gay.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I was like,
A guy called the wrap-up show yesterday and said the same exact thing about you and I. He said that you and I are idiots and morons because we believed Artie, we believed he wasn't gay. And I said, listen.
In fact, originally the name of this show was the Idiot and Moron Show. A lot of people don't know that. That's a bit of trivia.
Idiots and morons.
He just said that we were like sort of gullible and that
I'm gullible.
We're stupid for taking people at their word. But,
well, you guys would argue with me so much when I would say, look, every time he'd call in sick, I'm like, there's no way he has the flu. And there's no doctor he's calling at 4 o'clock in the morning. And, you don't fall down in your own home and hit a dresser that's been in the same place forever.
Hey, good for you. I tell you, I am so gullible. I'll tell you how gullible.
But you would talk me out of it.
It's so funny, too. I'll give you an example the other day. So the other day, you remember for like weeks, I was upset with Belzer because Belzer didn't show up. 15 minutes before the North Shore Animal League's big event of the year, he canceled as the host.
Yeah.
And I was upset with him because I said, I heard he was sick and stuff. And I said, 15 minutes before, you're sick that morning at least. You can call and maybe call a comedian buddy of yours and, make sure, at least offer up something.
Right.
So then Bells came in on our show, and I was giving it to him pretty hard. He said, can you take a commercial break? So he pulls me off into the corner.
Well, it was after the lie detector, and he failed the lie detector.
So he pulled me off into the corner, and he told me something in private that I promised him I wouldn't say on the air, but he told me why he couldn't make the North Shore Animal League event. And he told me, and it kind of rocked me, and I felt real bad, and I put my arm on his shoulder, and I said, okay, I was out of line. Like, now I'm thinking about what he told me. I think it's total horseshit.
I didn't want to say anything, but I was like, boy, that's an amazing recovery.
Yeah. I was like, I think he just bullshitted me.
And now there are instances where people have what they, it's a temporary thing.
Right.
And it can happen.
It can? Okay.
So it could have happened, but who knows?
Who knows? Right. Yeah, what am I going to do?
Because I could see no sign.
You'd be a lot more tortured than running around in here if you had that happen, I think. But maybe I'm wrong.
But it was a few weeks later, so maybe he had gotten, some understanding of the situation. I don't know.
But he did work that week.
Yeah, well, it can last as little as a day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So maybe he wasn't bullshitting me. I don't know, but I am very gullible. I'll be honest with you.
Well, the Artie thing, I would like you now to play this current sick message.
Okay.
And juxtapose it against a sick message where he actually was on heroin.
So do you think that this message indicates that he might be on heroin?
Well, I want to hear if I can hear any
You want to
difference.
juxtapose?
Yes, I want to be able to compare them side by side.
I think you would find if I even got it together to do that, that you would find they sound identical.
And therefore, I would have to assume, because he was fine yesterday, what are these illnesses that come up all of a sudden? If you get a cold, Howard, doesn't it come on gradually?
Yeah, like I have a scratchy throat the first day.
Right. You don't all of a sudden sound like you're dead.
Wow. Well, I'm not going to argue with you because I'm wrong every single time, and I don't want to be wrong again.
You're tired of being wrong.
Yeah.
Hey, Howard?
Yeah.
If you want, on Gary page 2, right above Artie's sick message is the one where Artie called in when he was on heroin.
Oh, okay.
Gary page 1.
Yeah, but don't I have to AB him?
Well, they're both right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I also have a bunch of other ones, too.
I don't know if I want to hear them all, but I'll do an AB on this, what Gary got here. Okay, what do you want to hear first, Rob? You want to hear heroin Artie, or you want to hear the Artie of today?
Well, let's hear heroin Artie, because we just heard his new one.
All right, this is heroin Artie.
Gary, it's Artie. Hey, man, I promise the grave of my father, I will...
Was that today?
That's today.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Heroin Artie's from 526.
Yeah, because these are just like not even identified.
I have one that's even earlier than that.
I got it under control, Fred. Right. Hold on.
Gary, it's Artie, giving you more ammunition. Christ. It's Thursday morning. I can't stop throwing up. I got some sort of stomach virus. It's killing me. I gotta go. I'm going to the doctor, so I'm not gonna be there today. So have a good time with this one. I'll probably be in tomorrow. I know I will be, no matter what, because it's better than dealing with this. So sorry, Gar. Later.
Yeah.
All right.
Uh-oh.
No, play the one from today.
Gar, it's Artie. Hey, man, I promise the grave of my father, I woke up sick as shit today.
Even he doesn't believe it.
It's even that same laugh.
Yes.
Yeah. So what are you saying? Well, let me finish it.
Coming in. I can't come in. So, I don't know. I'm not on drugs. I promise you. I wish I was. I'm sick as a dog, brother. I feel terrible.
See, when he says he's not on drugs, I believe him.
Howard.
I believe.
Howard.
Here I am again getting
Listen
suckered.
to these two things.
Okay.
They're identical.
So, I don't know. Trying to be in tomorrow. Sorry, brother. Later.
They're the same.
You got a point there.
And, unfortunately...
He did swear this time on the grave of his father.
But that's exactly what a heroin addict would do.
Well, what harm is it going to do on his father?
But they like to pull out something you would swear they would never say.
See, here I am again. I got it. This is you and I. This is deja vu.
I know, because we have this same, and then you'll almost convince me that I'm crazy.
The grave of my father thing, I believe him.
Now,
No,
had he said his sister's health,
his father's dead.
then
Not that
maybe
he
he'd be
doesn't
sincere,
care
'cause
about
he cares
that.
about his sister.
But an addict will pull out the thing you wouldn't believe they would
All right.
never lie
Tomorrow,
about.
if he comes in, if I say to him, Artie, swear on the life of your sister you're not on anything, including cough syrup.
He's an addict. He will.
He will swear on it?
Yeah.
Wow.
You think?
Absolutely.
No, not his sister. I don't think he would do that.
He's an addict. We like to think of Artie as Artie, but Artie's an addict.
Oh. See, I'm so gullible.
So
You can't believe anything an addict says. That's what makes him an addict.
Honestly, I'm so gullible, I didn't think Artie was on drugs after this voicemail, and I'll play this for you.
Gar, it's Artie again. It's Tuesday morning. I'm not going to be able to make it in again today. I had a little bit of a relapse here, but no matter what, I'll be there tomorrow. Sorry, man. Take care.
I got fooled by that one, too. Hey, vey. Okay, well, anyway, we'll talk to Artie when he gets back.
You know what? I was just actually thinking to myself that Artie was doing well because he had broken the pattern of missing a day in the week before vacation.
That's true, he did.
That was a pattern he had gotten into.
So he just moved his day.
I guess maybe he's taking the day after.
I don't know. All right, King of All Blacks, you're on the air. Go ahead. Good morning.
Why would you think if Artie was okay yesterday, right? What made him so sick from yesterday to this morning?
Right.
Like, what's your speculation?
I don't know. First of all, whenever I want to give Artie the benefit of the doubt, I always think, well, he's kind of bordering on obese. And I know when I was heavy, I'd get sick all the time. But like Robin said, so if he has a cold, that kind of comes on slowly. You get
you might see him in here one day with a stuffy nose before he gets that sick.
Yeah, and then I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with him all the time.
And then every time I have a little sniffle and I come in, he talks about how healthy he is and how he never gets sick.
But I'm up at 4 a.m. I'm not a thin guy. I go to a garbage, I go to DVW every day for 20 years, and I've called in sick. I don't get sick. That's why I got high blood pressure, diabetes, and listen, I'm up every morning. I'm up right now. I feel great.
This is what I said when Artie was calling in a lot. I said he needs to go to the hospital then because he's dying. He was too sick too often.
Oh, I'm the guy who never thinks Artie's on drugs anyway. But I think sometimes maybe Like now I'm thinking he's probably out because he's been doing all this book promotion and stuff, and what he does is he burns the candle at both ends.
And at some point he snaps.
Yeah, and it's usually during our work, not the other work.
No, it happens that too. I mean, it's like when you read his book, there's like a history there, And
of what?
Of like anytime he sees some sort of pressure situation, he kind of caves.
Right.
And caves into drugs? Is that what you're saying?
Whether it be drugs or whether it be booze or like, I think one of the last incidents.
Well, what do you think it is going on today?
I think it's booze.
You do?
I think he went home and he probably drank too much. I don't think it's drugs this time, but I
don't think it's drugs this time.
It's definitely one of those situations.
Well, yeah,
where
but
he could have easily fallen into drugs.
Booze is his.
You want to get drugs.
You really think that, Fred?
I think it's a booze thing. Yeah. Like Robin's right. It's like something like that doesn't just come on like that.
And the other day, somebody called in about this appearance on the Bubba Show.
Right.
And I remember another time when he was falling off the wagon and he did the Bubba Show, and we actually played tape because he was so out of it, and he said he went home and he started drinking.
Oh. No, let's see.
One more quick question.
I'm so naive, I really believe he's fake. I'm the only one.
I believe you want to believe.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean,
That's
the
me.
evidence is there, Howard.
I know, I'm wrong every time. I'm wrong every time. Every single time I'm wrong.
I would love to be wrong, but I haven't been.
This and the Gossip Game, I'm so bad at.
But I mean, when I read his book, it seemed like every time he would get it, when it was Mad TV, something happened, and he, had the heroin thing where, and then he tried to commit suicide. I mean, my God.
Yeah, too much success is bad for Artie.
It is.
He's having too much success.
Every time he starts to get on a roll, it's like he throws down a roadblock.
I have no reason to think he's doing drugs except for the fact that he's done them in the past, but he's been acting better. I don't know. You know what? I don't know what to say anymore. I clearly don't have any ability to comment in this area because I've been wrong every time.
What do you think about Artie? You think he's sick or is he on drugs?
I don't know, man. Can't tell you. Don't know.
Do you care?
Yeah, I care. I'm working this book tour. You better be there tomorrow night.
Would it surprise me if he was doing heroin or whatever he does again? No.
Even if I thought it, I wouldn't even say it because I don't need any repercussions coming from any sides whatsoever.
No comment. Artie, get well if you're sick. Get well if you're not sick and on drugs. And if you're just fucking lazy, fuck you.
Hey, someone says you're now wearing eyelashes, Robin.
Well, yes, I am.
What's
I
going
have
on?
eyelashes.
No, not regular eyelashes. That was ridiculously long. I mean, like a half-inch longer than any stripper eyelashes. And Robin
get out of here.
She left her glue in the bathroom.
What's going on with you with the eyelashes?
I've just been experimenting with
Wow.
false eyelashes.
You're so
I used
girly.
to wear them on Channel 9.
Let me see. Wow, those are... Robin, wait a second. First of all, the one on the left side...
What?
Oh, I guess... Is that your right or your left? I can't figure out because I'm looking at the
I
tape.
can't tell.
It's almost... I don't even know you got it on right.
Oh, get out of here.
Let me see. Look at me.
Is that on upside down?
The one is coming off. The one on the one side.
Right. Yeah, the one on the
No,
right.
That one.
I've only got half lashes on.
Wait.
Half lashes. Where's the other half?
Is there a left and a right side? Because make sure I'm backwards.
There's one.
Look at that.
There's the other one. Yes.
But why don't you put the rest on?
Because I didn't want them all over. That gets too much.
When you close your eye, it looks like there's something in your eye.
Right.
When
like
I
a
have
caterpillar.
glasses on. It's hard to wear the glasses.
Let me see. Take off the glasses for a second. Then close your eyes. Close your eye. No, listen a minute.
What?
Those are ridiculous.
You're not putting that on the website.
No, I want you to... Wait, roll back the tape. Close your eyes and then watch it on the tape. You're going to see it. It looks crazy. Come here. Close your eyes. She's got half an eyelid. Close your eyes. Here, watch.
Oh,
Now.
I thought you were playing it back.
Oh, wait. Close your eyes.
They're falling off.
Yeah, they're falling off you. They're not on right.
The one on the left side.
Well,
is falling
maybe they
off.
are because I had my glasses
Now play it
on.
back for
No,
Robin.
they're not.
Wait, watch.
They're on.
Play it back for Robin. Just rewind real quick.
It looks fine there.
No, you can't see it. I'm telling you. Look.
Right there.
See? They look like they're off.
But that's because they're only half there. There's only half an eyelash.
Robin, look at that thing. Look at it. It's all...
Well, maybe one of them is coming off because I had my glasses on.
When did you start
That
getting...
one is
It's because they're
coming
probably so
off.
long that they're probably hitting the front
It's
of the
hitting the
glasses.
glasses. No,
You've got a
it's
pretty
not.
face. You don't need eyelashes.
No.
I need eyelashes. What are you up to? What are you doing?
Just fooling around.
Yeah? You might have too much free time all of a sudden.
I wish I had some free
When
time.
do you apply those? Over here?
Yeah.
How do you get them on? With
You
what?
have to glue them on.
Ay, ay, ay.
Oy, oy, oy.
Hey, vey. What are you up to over there?
Being a girl.
Yeah, look at you getting into it.
You know, they look so good when the makeup artists do it.
Yeah. See, that one, when you say half, it looks like you got half an eyelash on your eye, and then the other half of your eye doesn't have an eyelash. It's ridiculous. It doesn't even make sense.
It's like she was lighting a cigarette and it burned off half of her eyelash.
Yeah, right? Like, look, where's the other half of your eyelash? I don't get the concept
Well,
here.
I don't sit here with my eyes closed.
Yeah, but still, you can kind of see something's going on there.
But I'm telling you, the glasses might have knocked them off. They were on fine.
Okay.
It's just an idea. I'm looking at it. Working it out.
You're not too good with those eyelashes.
It takes a lot of work to get good at it.
You know. You look like a hooker waiting to get bukkake.
Right. Look like I'm just getting off work.
Or maybe she got bukkake and she wiped off.
Getting off work.
Yeah, it looks like your bukkake got caught in your eyelashes. Wow.
Weighed it down.
Man, there's a whole new look for you. Wow. I can't say it's bad.
I had a better pair on yesterday. You didn't even notice them.
Man, no, I didn't notice.
We all noticed yesterday, Robert.
Oh, you did not.
We did too. DePace at like 6:05 goes, "What is going on with Robert's eyelashes?"
Here's my man Steve Langford. He's going to come in and tell us what's going on in the Howard 100 newsroom. Go ahead, Stevie.
Artie Lang not here today, but the
What
Artie.
do you think? You're one of the guys I admire in terms of your journalistic integrity, and also you have a nose for news. Robin says Artie's probably on something. Fred says most definitely alcohol. Yeah. I naively once again am sitting here going, I think he's sick, and
even after listening to those messages this morning.
Yeah, you did get me with that.
How's this excuse different than the other excuses? If they were heroin excuses, why isn't this one?
You're making tons of sense. She is. And then I always look like an asshole because I believe Art. What do you think, Steve?
Well, in my case, I don't have any facts.
Right.
So I can't really guess.
What does your nose for news tell you? Is there a story here?
Is your nose telling you anything?
Is your nose telling you anything? My nose tells me something every day that it's too big. But go ahead. My nose tells me my nostrils are too big and there's hair coming out of them.
There's great history here. But in terms of facts, what I know, what you know, maybe you know more than I do. Robin.
Well, she's going on her intuition.
I heard the same messages that you guys did, but he looked fine yesterday.
Yes.
And, have you ever seen Artie sick?
You have a nose for news. So what does your nose tell you?
Well, look, one of the facts that we do know here is that he takes a lot of days off.
Yeah.
I don't. You don't.
And again, I ask you, has anybody ever seen Artie sick? Now, he's been off a lot, complained of sickness, and when he comes back, there's no illness.
I think Artie puts all his energy into his extracurricular activities, like his book signings and his comedy shows, and he runs himself down. And then when he's supposed to, the one thing that's really driving all of this, that's the thing he doesn't show up for. That's what I think, but I've been wrong 100% of the time.
But what kept him out of here today, Howard? What was so... Why couldn't he come to work?
What do you think, Johnny?
This time I think it's legit.
Oh, you are such a wimp.
Well, why are you laughing, Steve? You didn't even offer an opinion.
Because it just seemed like a vanilla response, with all due respect.
I agree with John. I think it is legit. And I've been wrong every time.
And John's been wrong every time.
No, I haven't said it. I haven't said it every time.
I listened to the wrap-up show.
No, when we talked about it here before, when I did my preview, I said one time I thought he was using, but this time I think it's legit.
Why this time?
I think he's been in better shape lately. He's exhausted from the book thing. I think he just...
When did he get sick? It came over him like that.
John from Trenton, what do you think?
Hey, I gotta tell you, I'd be willing to bet a whole paycheck that Artie's taking the new concoction called pancakes and syrup. Have you heard about it?
No, what's that?
It's Hycamine and Vicodin at the same time. It's literally.
You think he's back? You think he's back using?
Absolutely. When I heard the tape this morning and I heard the little giggle when he was calling out, my buddy's going through the same thing, and he gives me the same giggle.
And it is the same.
It's a tell.
And it's the same giggle he used on the other one.
Absolutely.
We played him side by side. That was true.
It's a complete tell, Howard. The giggle, it's such a new thing that he thinks nobody knows about it, and he thinks he's getting over, and he can lie about this because it's now a legal high. This is a legal high that's very like heroin that he's doing.
Well, I don't know what he's doing.
Thank you,
doing
John.
Something.
And let's get over.
Is it better without the eyelashes?
Let's see. Yeah. I mean, you look pretty. You're looking good these days. You don't need eyelashes. Enough with that. Let me see. Well, now I can see on the camera. I see what you're going for, but you look good. You don't need that.
What was I
going for? You got
going
nice teeth.
Well,
Your lips
what
and
have my
teeth are
teeth
nice.
got to do with it?
Well, because I'm looking at that. I ain't looking at the eyebrows. And the eyelashes or whatever the hell those things are. You have to get two big cockroaches crawling across your eyes. You don't need it.
Maybe they were too big.
You have a natural beauty. You don't need that crap.
All right.
She's in full manhunt, I think.
Oh, here we go.
With those eyelashes.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
No guy's looking at your eyelashes, trust me.
I want to bat my eyes.
Guy wants to bang you. Pull up that dress, you'll get plenty of guys. You don't need an eyelash.
Drop the top.
Drop the top.
Is that your advice, Fred?
That's the advice.
That's what you're going to tell your daughter?
That's exactly what I'm going to tell her.
He's already told her.
Sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Nobody's picking her up on that.
Fred knows about women.
Exactly.
Yeah, let's see. There you are with your eyelashes. And let's see you without.
That's weird.
Well, first of all, those are half an eyelash. I don't
I
even
know,
get
they
what
were half.
I have no idea what you were going for there. I mean, that's ridiculous. She put on fake eyelashes, but on half her eye.
Yeah, it looks like one of those like a transparency that you're putting over a picture to like like the little mustache, the fake mustache and the eyebrow.
Where is it? I want to put that on I make a Hitler mustache. Achtung. Thank you.
Robin.
Yes.
So you said before that you were going for a new look.
Yes.
With your eyelashes. How come? Is it the new guy?
What new guy?
The young was it Mark?
Will you stop?
What's the reason behind it?
I have to be on TV. And so you're always looking for something to sort of perk up your look, change what you do.
Okay, fair enough. Now, I've noticed you've taken them off since.
Well, they obviously weren't working today. Nobody told me yesterday.
So the show's all about busting balls. So we got this shot of Ronnie, and we took a close-up of him. It looks like he plucked his eyebrows. So we were going to feed a note to Howard, but in the time it took us to get the note to Howard, Ronnie sort of slipped in the control room and busted us, and he sort of freaked out. So here's the bit.
What is that about?
I don't know.
It's up there.
No, yeah, but I was over there with you.
What's the matter?
Ask Doug.
What's the deal?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You want a turkey burger?
We were color correcting the camera. We needed some plucked eyebrows.
You what?
We needed some plucked eyebrows.
What? Plucked eyebrows? What the fuck are you talking about? I don't know.
Scott, what was that shot anyway? Let me see it. I don't know.
Fuck yourself. What's the fucking deal now?
Where's that shot? That was there.
Yeah.
No, we were just checking the focus on the camera, and he locked it.
You're so full of shit. Kiss my fucking balls. I wouldn't even fuck you. Fuck all of you.
All right, someone's going to come in and Benji suggested me during the commercial before we actually have the person come in and make their announcement. Oh, well, there goes that bit.
Oh.
We were going to guess what the big announcement was and what person was going to make it.
You know, I saw this person hanging out there, but I wouldn't have guessed.
Yeah.
Because he's like, I thought it would be one of the Whack Packers or something.
I said to my producer, Gary, who's into pre-promotion, I said to him, oh, that's a good idea Benji had. We're going to guess
who it is.
And then he just sends the guy in.
You told him you wanted to do that.
Baba Booey. I got to get a new producer, I think.
No.
I think he can't handle the success. I think he's carried away with himself like the Giants.
He's handled it for years.
Dude, I didn't send him in. He just walked in.
Well, don't you hold people back?
Dude, he's not supposed to go in until... No, this is something he did on his own.
Why'd you come in on your own?
My fault, because I heard you say it's time to do the...
Oh, okay.
I had nothing to do with this.
But Gary, you watch the door. Just say, don't go into...
Howard, he wasn't even in the hallway.
But say, Benji and them are going to all guess who's coming in.
But he's not... Nobody's supposed to go in without asking me. Listen, I can't control that.
But would you walk out? You go, hey, the guy's just thought of something.
He wasn't even there.
Well, he was in your office.
How could I talk to no one? He was not in my office.
Where was he?
I was in Scott's office. It's my fault. Don't this one time. Don't yell at Gary.
But you know what I would do? Here's what I would do. I'd say, hey, the guys just came up with my deal. Let me make sure.
Dude, he wasn't.
Let me make sure that it doesn't get sabotaged.
He wasn't standing there, and he was supposed to be waiting to be sent in.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but I disagree with you.
In hindsight.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm a neurotic. When someone says, hey, there's a good idea, I'm going to make sure the guy doesn't get in until we... That's all right. It's okay, Gary. You're right. You did the pre-promotion. You saved the bid anyway. So, thanks.
Fuck off.
I'm sitting here saying to myself, I'm not going to say that for the last 10 minutes I've been stumbling over Mike in the hall.
Yeah. All right.
What does that mean, Robin? Mike's in the hallway every day.
All right, Mike, high-pitched Mike.
Robin, what the fuck does that mean?
Right.
You stumbled over Mike?
You couldn't find him.
You can't stumble over your fucking wallet.
You couldn't find him, but I couldn't get past him.
Well, that's because you're in Scott's fucking studio, you fucking bitch.
And I saw Mike on camera. I saw high-pitched Mike on camera standing there.
Two fucking Monday morning quarterback asshole.
Pre-promotion. You're not getting it. When you hear a good idea, you make sure it happens.
I wish I had an announcement every day.
All right, anyway, Gary, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Mike has an announcement to make. Go ahead, Mike. High-pitched Mike. By the way, high-pitched Mike. All right, go ahead, high-pitched Mike. I won't interfere.
Okay, so...
I mean, I will interfere, but you start.
I'm actually going to ask you to cut that off for a second. Sorry. After we did that lie detector test?
Yeah, my high-pitched Mike took a lie detector test the other day on the air, and it was kind of weird because, as you know, the lie detector said that Mike was gay. Right, here's the big question. You ready, Ed?
Okay, hold on. Right. Okay, go ahead, buddy.
Are you a homosexual?
Ed, you have to ask the question.
Ed's laughing at the question. That's not even a funny one.
Ed, real open-minded.
Ed, ask him,
are you a homosexual?
No.
All right, just one more question.
How about, has he ever had straight sex?
All right. Yeah. Have you ever received a big cock in your ass? I just like watching Ed repeat.
I know.
Have you ever received a big cock in your ass?
All right. All right, hold on a second. Okay, Mike.
Put yourself together.
Come on, Ed, you're a professional.
Okay, hold on. Okay. All right.
Oh, Jesus.
You ask it, Will.
No, go ahead. Go ahead, Ed. I need you to do it.
All right, okay.
Calm down, Ed.
This is great.
And Mike, of course, said he was not gay,
Right.
and the lie detector said he was,
lying.
So anyway, go ahead.
So shortly after that, I had a little bit of a meltdown.
Right.
Outside of here.
Oh, really?
And I've been going through a very emotional month or two. When you got married, I went home to my parents' 40th anniversary.
Yeah.
And it was a big weekend because while you two are celebrating your love, my parents are celebrating 40 years together.
Right.
And I thought, this is great. Both of these couples are very happy together. And I heard this song, and I'm sitting in my apartment, and I broke down, and I just started crying uncontrollably.
Go ahead.
Because I thought, the love that they're talking about in this song, I'm never going to get to experience. I'm never going to know what it's like to be in love.
Mike's trying to tell you he's a member of Al-Qaeda. No, go ahead. Go ahead. So what do you want to say?
So the song made me realize how lonely I was and empty inside because for the last 20 years, I've been lying to myself, my friends, my family, and everyone here. And I decided that it's time for me to come out of the closet and admit I'm gay.
Well, I admire you for that. Matter of fact, I spoke to Mike over vacation, and he told me about his plans. He wanted to come out on the air.
You talked to him?
I did. I called him. And
you called him because of the lie detector? Or
no,
what?
he had spoken to Gary and Artie and said that, Artie and High Pitch Mike have gone through their thing where,
right.
They went through a bad time. And
this goes hand in hand with another announcement. I'm fired.
Anyway, by the way, the only way you can get me on the phone is to come out of the closet. That's when I call
How
you.
do you wind up on the phone with
I'll tell
High-Pitch
you.
Mike?
So Gary gave me a call. Gary Delabate, who has been
Likes
doing
to pre-promote.
does a lot of pre-promotion here at our show. Called me up. All right, okay. He calls me up and he says, "Hey, you know the lie detector thing." Meanwhile, it turns out the lie detector was right about
It's
everything.
accurate.
No,
Accurate
no,
about it.
I'll get to that later, but it's
But,
not.
I mean, did you
Okay.
have a meltdown? I mean, you had a meltdown right after?
I had a meltdown, and I came out to the first person I've ever talked to in my life, which is my boss, Brad Driver, who's also a very close friend.
Uh-huh.
And I called my sister immediately, who I had never told. And I told her what the story was. The reason I was so afraid to come out, not because of people here, not because of the show, not because of the way people would judge me, but because when I was in college, my mother told me we had a fight, and she asked if I was gay, and I told her no.
Uh-huh.
And she said, good, because if you were, I would disown you.
Oh.
Well, anyway, so how I got into this was Gary called me up and said Mike wants to come out on the air, and he spoke to Gary and he spoke to Artie.
Uh-huh.
And he
Artie,
said-
you come out too?
He came out to Artie, and Artie, actually, Mike has told me,
You
was
know, that
extremely
must
sensitive.
be, if I can come out to Artie, I can come out to anybody.
Yeah, I think that was the rehearsal.
I came out to George Takei, and I got to say, I did that as a joke, and I know how hard that must be.
How was
I
he
have a lot of respect for him. That's
Where-
hard to do.
Where were you when you came out to Artie?
He was about to leave the building, and I asked him for a couple minutes. And
In the lobby?
In the lobby of the building.
Oh, my God. So you had nowhere to hide.
Did you at least give him a sandwich while you came out to him?
I should have.
Yeah.
I should have.
He's probably like, I'm hungry.
But I'll tell you,
I was actually very emotional. It was nice that he did. You know,
What?
I'm glad he's in a place where he could do it. I guess. You know, I don't know.
I just didn't want. Him and I were arguing and saying a lot of ugly things
Again.
over and over and over, and
Yeah.
I didn't want to keep doing it. And I'd already decided I'm going to be coming out, so I just wanted to tell him before the break and get it over with.
You're taking away
And he-
his best material.
Right. And I may ruin his reputation, but he was the most compassionate, concerned person I've ever.
He probably just wanted a blowjob.
still
Don't be
get-
fooled by
More
him.
than Brad Driver.
Yeah.
I actually really felt for him. I mean, you know, that's hard to do, and especially to someone like myself, who's less than sensitive. But you
Well,
know,
anyway.
I just hope everything's okay.
So anyway, what happened for me was Gary called me up and said, look, Mike wants to come out on the show. I said, okay. And you know me, that's always good radio.
Of
So
course.
I said, look, but the thing is, Gary told me the story about Mike's mom. All right. And I said to Gary, you know, I think I should speak to Mike because he was not going to come out to his mother. He was going to do it here on the air.
Right.
And because she said that she would disown him and stuff. And his attitude was, according to Gary, that Mike was feeling, well, you know what, his mother doesn't listen to the show anyway, and she won't find out about it. So I said to myself, I'm going to write Mike a note and say, can I call you? Because while I would love for him to come out on the air if that's what he's comfortable with, I said I thought that before he did that, he should come out to his mother
Right.
and his father on the phone. Or because they live
Somewhere,
far away.
somehow,
well,
personally.
they live far away.
Yeah.
So that's what I was concerned about. So I called up Mike and I said, Mike, let me just give you my thought on this. That while I think it's great you want to come out on the air, I said, I don't want you to do anything that's going to cause stress in your life. And one of the things that might is if your mother hears about it. Because even if
Third
she,
hand, yeah.
even though she doesn't listen to the show, someone's going to call. And he said, stop right there. He goes, as it turns out, I came out to my mother. And he had done that already, and which was his biggest fear because his mother said she would disown him. And Mike, tell everyone what happened when you came out to your mother.
Sunday, November 23rd, a date I'll never forget. I made the hardest phone call of my life. I called my mother, and we had our normal, you know, how was your week conversation. And then I told her that when I was in school, she said something that has destroyed me for the last decade of my life. And I told her what she had said, that she disowned me. And she didn't remember saying it. But she said, yeah, I would disown you.
She said it again.
She said it again. She reiterated it.
So then what'd you do?
And I just started sobbing and crying. And I was afraid that I was going to lose her forever. That was the end of it. And I couldn't believe what I was hearing. It was surreal.
Yeah, you hadn't told her yet, right?
I told her the quote that you disown me if you were gay.
Right. But she said I would disown you, and you haven't even approached.
What she said, is that what you're trying to tell me? And I said yes.
Uh-huh.
Ah. And
there was anger, and I think disappointment. And I said I didn't choose to be this way. Nobody chooses to be treated like a second-class citizen or wants to be shunned by their family. And I just kept crying and crying and crying. And I was about ready to hang up the phone. I told her, if this is what you want, then consider this our last call. I said, I love you, but I don't want to be like this. I don't want to lose you. But if I'm a disappointment to you, then consider that this our last call. And I waited and waited, and I was about to hang up the phone. And she said, I love you. I just want you to be happy. Wow. No matter what makes you happy, as long as you're happy. I want you to be happy in your life, no matter what that means.
Right.
And she said, I love you more than life itself.
Oh.
Good woman. All right, so she came around.
She came around very quickly.
And your father was okay with it?
I told my father had a brother who died of AIDS many years ago. So I was never very concerned about his reaction.
It was more your mother.
It was more my
thought you'd lose your mother forever.
Right, that's what Mike said to me when we were having our conversation, which was surprising. He said that
he hadn't
felt,
told his parents yet.
Well, he said that his mother might have a problem with it because of what she said, but then he said something that I thought was a good surprise to me, that he thought his father would be compassionate about it. And your brother, you have two brothers?
Two sisters.
And both of them would be fine.
Both of them were.
So I said, at least you have the numbers, and maybe they could work on it if that happens. But, I guess that doesn't have to happen, which is great.
As anyone knows, you were very brave because no one wants to lose their mother, and you know what? You've been living a secret life, and I told you this on the phone, and I'll tell it to you on the air. I'm very proud of you. I'm very happy for you because now you can live an open, authentic life.
Has he really been living a secret life, or has he not been living his life?
Yeah. Have you been with any guys at all?
My mother's going to hear this show.
Right.
She wants to hear the show, so I'm going to make sure she does. Yeah, I have been in the past with guys. Right. I don't want to get too explicit, or I know how this show can get.
Yeah, we want to know if you had it in the ass.
But I will tell you about the lie detector. When the guy said, "Are you a virgin?"
Mm-hmm.
I said no, and he said I was a virgin.
Right.
Completely wrong. So that lie detector doesn't mean shit.
That's true. Are you a virgin?
Hold on. Are you a virgin?
No.
All right. He is not.
All right.
The third question was, are you a virgin? What did he pass or fail?
He told me no, but what'd you tell me? No.
No, he said yes.
Oh,
no, he
yes.
said no.
No,
he said
he
no.
said no.
No, he said no, but he was lying.
No. I said I'm not a virgin,
Right.
and it says what?
Yeah, it says you're lying.
It says you're lying about that.
Right.
Didn't the thing also say Ralph is gay?
It did say that, yes.
All right. Does Ralph have an announcement?
No, he has no announcement.
Ralph, I didn't see Ralph in the hall.
So have you ever been with a woman? Or women just disgusting?
Maybe that's what he maybe that's what he meant by losing your virginity.
Yeah, haven't you lied to us and told us you were with women?
I did.
Uh-huh.
So how old were you when you realized, hey, I'm gay?
Sixth grade, so
Sixth
about
grade.
11 or 12.
And
that's why I tell you, a lot of religious people, a lot of people that are anti-gay, think, oh, you choose to be gay. No, you don't.
Right. And are you so when did you act on it?
When you say act, what do you mean? When
did you get when did you start blowing dudes and stuff?
When was your first date?
Around college.
Around college. So you hadn't acted on it until college.
Right.
So you must have been going nuts.
Most kids don't act on things during high school, straight or gay, but I mean, maybe some do.
No, I did.
Sarah Palin's kid, maybe. But,
Wait, excuse me. I did.
Well, a lot of kids start acting on things in high school.
Right.
You know, like they're having dates.
I blew a guy in high school.
They're going to at least
I let a guy
second
blow
and
me.
third base, you know?
That was me.
Oh, wow.
Anyway, so you're saying, okay, so you experienced it, but didn't you tell me that even for like the last 10 years, you haven't even acted on this because you've just been so ashamed?
I haven't been dating actively because I thought, where would any relationship go? If I could never move
Come
in with
out,
somebody
right.
or have my parents visit and wonder who this... You know, I have a guy roommate.
Right.
But we're friends.
Yeah, your guy roommate has a
kid.
girlfriend.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So, I mean, they know him and...
Did
we're
he know
friends.
you were gay?
No.
Are you in love with him? Or is that what you're saying?
No. My best friend of 20 years back in Texas didn't know.
Right.
My best friend here didn't know. My college roommates didn't know.
So no one knew, really?
No one knew.
Well, Artie seemed to know.
Well, wait a minute. So when you showed
In all
up
fairness.
in Disney World on
I
Gay
need to
Day-
clear this real quick.
Right.
Because there's a lot of myths floating out around there.
Right.
I explained this 2 years ago. When I went to Disney World, the day I left Orlando was the day that gay week started.
Right.
Artie's created the myth that I had a red shirt on. I've shown you photos, Howard,
Yes.
of me at Disney World. I never had a red shirt.
But
I
you
didn't-
were there for Gay Week.
No, if I was there for Gay Week, I would have been there for Gay Week. I wouldn't have flown out of town the day it started.
I see. All right. So that was...
And plus, the people that go to that kind of thing are extremely flamboyant.
Yeah, but you must have been very jealous of anyone who could live an open lifestyle.
And be-
because,
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be wearing a red shirt, flamboyant, and
Don't you
listening
feel
to...
great now, though? Do you feel different
Is
today
this
coming
like
to
a
work?
load
I feel
lifted?
absolutely different.
Yeah.
I feel my mother told me last night when I told her I was coming in to do this. She said I'm proud of you, and I think what you're about to do is going to affect other people.
That's
out
what
there.
I was thinking, that you're coming out and showing how difficult a thing this was for you is going to make it maybe easier for people in their own lives.
If I could pay tribute to her real quick, she sent me an email the day after I told her, and I just want to read you a couple lines from it.
All right, go ahead.
As I said last night, I'm so proud of you. Always have been, always will be. I want you to be strong, happy, and do whatever you want in life. You deserve the best. We both love you so much, and we only want the best for you. Please be happy. You're such a special young man. Always be true to yourself and your beliefs, and don't let anyone change you.
As a gay man now, talk about how attracted you must be to me.
Yeah, who are you
An
attracted to on
icon.
the staff?
A male icon.
You are on the
Most sexy.
of OutQ. You made the cover.
Did you used to like go over to OutQ, the gay channel, and like just say, "Oh shit, I wish I could be open around these guys"? Nothing.
No, like I said, the flamboyant gay is not
It's not your
attractive to
scene.
me.
Right.
But is
Not at all.
everyone over at OutQ flamboyantly gay?
I would say so.
No, I thought
I don't
maybe-
want to offend
I
them.
thought no, I don't mean attracted to them. I mean sort of like just jealous that they could all be out and
Oh,
open
sure,
and living
sure.
an open life. Yeah. So who
Who
you?
are the gay people that you admire?
Fred.
That I admire?
Yeah, I mean, are there any gay role models for
Fred,
you?
mostly, yes.
Trying to think.
They didn't hear you the first two times. Say it again.
Cliff Floyd?
Gay role models? I mean, I don't know.
Gay Ramon?
Are you cutting your own path because there's no gay person that you...
Well, actually, there is one gay person that I admire, and
David Wright?
no.
Wait, your mom is
The
on the
entire
phone.
Mets
Your
team.
mom is on the phone. Yes, go ahead. Mike's mom.
Hi, Mike.
Hi.
How are you?
Yes.
I want to just take back everything I said. I hate you and I want you to die.
All right.
Love you. Bye.
All right, Marianne from Brooklyn, go ahead.
Mike, you're very courageous, and if your mother is listening, you raised a truly fine gentleman. He's one of the greatest people I ever met at Sirius. And Mike, I only wish you the best. You are truly a nice young man.
Joey Boots, go ahead.
Hey, Mike, congratulations, man. I did the same thing a year and a half ago, and it was very freeing, you know?
That's true. Joey Boots came out.
He actually outed me when he came out. He said he thought I was gay, and I was mad as hell when he
Right.
did that.
You were mad because he just identified you as being gay.
Right, he used his gaydar, which apparently works.
Did you find in your everyday life for a while you'd been suppressing this so long that you would even like they try to forget that you're gay or try to push it away?
Oh no, I was never ashamed of it. It just is what it is.
But you were trying to come out
Yeah,
in
you
little
were.
ways,
You
little
never
ways.
thought You were, because you were lying about it the whole time.
Yeah.
You know, but it seems out like, you know, going to Michael Jackson concerts.
But going to a Michael Jackson concert
That's
is
gay.
No, it's being a child of the '80s. It's not being gay.
And
Going to a
Madonna.
Madonna concert, yeah, that's gay.
That's gay. You were doing a lot of gay stuff.
I'm not into Michael Jackson. I'm gay.
Going to that Thriller thing
See,
a few weeks
that's
ago.
not gay.
Did you ever go through a period of time where you had to put down gays, like in front of some other people, like make fun of some gay stuff?
Probably. I mean, like everyone in here, I think we're all equal opportunity offenders.
Look at that homo.
Well, the one thing, though, I do have to say about you, even in all of the things with you and Artie going back and forth, you would always say there's nothing wrong with being gay, but I'm not gay.
Right.
So you never took the tact with Artie of gay bashing.
Right.
When faced
Are
with
you
an awful
worried
gay
about
bash.
anyone's reaction to you announcing that you're gay here?
The only people I'm worried about were my mother and my father. And my best friend left me a message that said, anyone that doesn't accept you, fuck them.
Right.
We're gonna really fuck him up.
And who on the staff have you secretly had a
Right,
crush
that's what
on?
I wanna
Now you can finally tell us. Is it Benji?
No.
He's considered a hunk with those eyes.
Wouldn't it be great if it was me?
Nobody here am I attracted to at all. I mean,
Not even Fred.
No.
Bullshit.
There's-
Bullshit.
There's guys that are
attracted to Kevin Kraft.
Are you attracted to Kevin Kraft?
He looks like he's young enough to be my son. No.
That's what I like.
No. Well, that's what you like. That's not what I like.
Oh, God, listen to this crazy gay guy on the line.
It sounds like you're into twinks.
There's
Joey.
nobody back here I'm attracted to. There is one person.
Not Jared?
On the music channels.
that you are attracted to. Who is gay or not gay?
Pat St. John?
No, you don't say any names. But
No, never.
do you know if he's gay or not?
Is he
I'm
available?
99% sure.
Right. So now that you're openly gay, he can probably approach you, this guy.
Well, it's funny. A few weeks ago, they announced they canceled the Serious Christmas party.
Right.
And I was mad as hell, and I came in that morning cursing, and I was like, why can't we have a fucking Christmas party? And then I started putting two and two together and realizing the reason I was mad is because I was hoping to approach that person. And
Oh, at the Christmas party.
By the way, I just want to say, if anybody's gay that knows High Pitch Mike, he's ready for action now. What are you open to? A bottom, top? What do you into?
Come on.
You
My
don't wanna-
parents will listen to this.
No.
Well, who do
Cut it out.
you, again, who do you like out there who's famous so we'd know what your type is?
Probably me.
Are you talking gay celebrities or
No, anybody,
Any celebrity. Brad Pitt.
Look.
Trying to think.
Tom Cruise.
Javier Bardem.
Ozzy Osbourne.
I can't think of anyone looks-wise. I just don't like...
Matthew Broderick used to be a big turn
No, I just don't like...
Plexico Burris.
I just have no interest in flamboyantly gay...
John Travolta.
Men at all.
John Travolta.
Do you peruse Craigslist?
No.
You got to use that to get some ass, man.
Howard,
you and I are two different people.
Hey, Joey, why don't you two guys get it on?
No.
That Joey's not his
my
type.
type. I'm friendly with Mike. I like Mike a
Yeah,
lot. But
Joey's a good guy, but nothing.
Howard, it's a day of unbelievable surprises. Mike has come out, and I heard Steve Langford's going to announce that the sky is blue.
Benji's going to announce he's overweight.
Well, Artie's jokes won't stop anytime soon.
Benji just announced he's overweight. Anybody who cared.
Can I?
Me too.
Yeah.
Can I announce two more real quick
All right.
things?
As long as we're announcing stuff, go ahead.
After coming out to Artie, I told him that I was hoping we could do whatever we could to fix the Lifebeat situation, because when I came in here and fought with Artie so many times, my goal was to get Artie as angry as possible because of all those things he said to me.
Right.
And he came out with a rant that we know pretty much lost the cupcake charity. And, well, I feel as responsible as...
Did you show Artie that letter you wrote to them?
I haven't shown it to him, but I wrote a letter to the director of Lifebeat.
Right.
And
Artie was just trying to get him to come out.
right. And I told him, I said I would do whatever I could, and hopefully Artie will as well, to resolve that. I don't know why Benji's
I don't know
laughing.
what to do. I don't know. I mean,
Artie's very hurt that
Well,
they
based
won't
on what
take
they know
his
now,
money.
hopefully they can reconsider.
I don't know what they've been doing
Why
with
are
the
you
money.
laughing,
They're still
Benji?
selling it.
Benji, why are you laughing? Mike's
Benji, how
trying to
dare
get
you.
him his cupcake back.
What's wrong, Benj?
Because does Artie really want to plead to them to take him back?
No, High Pitch Mike is pleading with them. Not,
Like,
not,
I'm willing to. I don't know what they've been doing with the money. They keep selling that cupcake.
All right.
But the real thing is, the two of us put Gary in a very awkward position, and I felt horrible for that. And I also respect all the work they do.
Russell, go ahead in Plainfield, New Jersey.
Oh my God! I've been such a fan of you and everyone for so long, and I got to tell you, this show's been awesome today, Mike. Hey, you know what, Mike? It's great what you're doing. I came out maybe 15 years ago, and I have a great life now, and I have a great partner, but shit. Just because you tell people you're gay, I used to think, oh, life's going to be great, but it's not. It's still shitty and it's still fucked up sometimes, but least you got that weight off your shoulders, you know?
Right, yeah.
There's a consequence to living in the closet so long.
No one's imagining that life is going to be a bed of roses now for Mike, but the fact of the matter is he doesn't have to walk around living a less than authentic life and worried about who's going to find out.
But do you sit there and say to yourself, look at all the ass I missed?
Well, maybe. Well, let me ask you this: was there anything in your apartment that would lead people to think you're gay, and was that the reason you didn't want Steve Langford in there?
No, that was just an issue of privacy. Just like Howard didn't want him in his house when they did that ISDN test show.
I'm just curious.
No, it's just there's a certain line you have to draw.
What do you think? It was like a big Liza Minnelli poster or something?
I don't know. Whatever.
I'm not a Liza Minnelli fan. I don't like Barbra Streisand.
Right.
Well, Langford would look at every detail and probably.
That's the thing. I don't need him opening every drawer and.
Oh, okay.
What is this
my
J
prescriptions.
magazine I found?
Yes.
Do you have gay porn?
I don't have any. I don't own any, but I've watched it. Yeah.
Did you ever secretly wish? Because we get a lot of gay porn here. Did you ever secretly wish that you could take home the gay
whoever's
porn?
listening that works in the porn industry, start sending in some fucking gay porn.
We have tons of it.
There's tons of
we
it
send
back
it. We
there.
send it to Eric the Midget just to piss him off.
Oh,
Richard has.
well, Eric the Midget sent it to me.
Well, yeah.
Apparently, High Pitch Mike reads Latin inches for the articles.
Now we know where to send the gay porn. Don't worry about it.
Right. So the last thing I have to say, besides Lifebeat, is everybody here kind of has their pet charity. Robin has Girls Night Out. You have North Shore. Gary has Lifebeat. And I decided today is the day that I wanted to endorse a charity that means a lot to me.
The New York Mets?
They need some charity help.
Season tickets.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, when I was in college, I remember logging into to work on a paper, and I read the news of Matthew Shepard's death.
Right.
And I thought, we're about 3 or 4 months apart in age. We're both gay, and I thought this could happen to anybody.
Right.
He happened to live in a very closed-minded area, and I was in New York, and I thought, could it happen to me? And people heard the story and they know it, and life goes on. But then this February, another young boy. I just want to show you his picture because.
And then tell us when's the last time you got some cock.
I will.
How long's it been?
We'll get
It sounds
to
like
that.
a big dry spell.
Give me 2 seconds, Howard. 2 seconds.
Go ahead.
I want to show you the picture of this
Let's get
kid.
down to it.
Lawrence King.
Yes.
15 years old.
I know this story.
He gave a Valentine to one of his classmates, a male classmate, and 2 days later, 2 days later, the classmate who got the Valentine brought a gun to school and shot him in the head twice.
Right. Terrible story.
And that's 10 years later. And I'm thinking, this never is going to end. People are going to continue to hate and continue to judge people based on their own fears. And so starting today, I wrote to the director of the Matthew Shepard Foundation, and I told him whatever I can do, anything I can do.
Right.
I want to be a part of this group.
And did he say, who are you?
He said, yeah, how about getting some money?
They want money. What do
want
they
cash.
do? What does the Matthew Shepard Foundation do exactly?
Initially, his mother, Judy Shepard, wanted to open homes for gay youth, where when they're rejected by their parents, where they could move. And
see, that's a good. You've
good.
lived a closeted life, and you've lived in fear, and that makes a perfect sense to me that you would start doing something like that.
Like I love Lifebeat; they do very admirable work.
Right.
But this organization as well
touches you.
It touches me because hate crime continues to exist. People get beat because they're gay.
First
People
of all,
get murdered because they're gay.
I want you to know something. This is on a lighter note. JD has a whole box of gay porn for you.
Well, actually, Howard, I have a
Here's
gift.
Here's a gift.
Go ahead.
In honor of this, I'm going to give you tight Latin manholes.
Wonderful.
Hold that up so we can see. There it is. Tight.
Put it right
Latin.
here.
Do you like Latin manhole?
We'll see. I have to watch the video.
Also, our coming out welcome wagon will be meeting you at the door.
That's right. What is that?
Yeah.
The other lesson too is probably like I think if parents talk a big game sometimes, but I don't think a lot of parents would actually disown a kid.
Well, a lot of parents do.
Well, I'm fortunate to have parents who don't. But
I'm saying
a
if
lot
somebody's
of
in your
parents
position, you should come out because I think that
that's why there are those homes, because kids get put out of their homes or they have to run away because they feel so uncomfortable.
Kids will commit suicide over things
and
like
there's
this.
a high suicide rate among teenage
All right, Billy.
homosexuals.
Billy,
That's
you're on
true.
the air in Orlando.
Yeah, I was calling. I mean, I noticed that Joey Boots kind of picked up with his gaydar that Mike was gay, and well, Artie's been saying it too. Does Artie have a little gaydar in him, huh, Artie?
Artie has big gaydar.
That's a very valid question.
Artie, you got big time gaydar.
gaydar.
You do. You know what? I thought Mike was perfectly straight. I'm being serious.
I thought Artie was off the mark.
Yeah, I did too.
High voice, Madonna. I could have been wrong.
The voice is something. Like I said, you're born being gay. You don't choose to be gay.
I
the
predict
voice is
your
something
voice.
I was born with.
How about this for a prediction? Since Artie's good at predictions, I'm going to make one of my own. I've been known to be right here and there. I predict your voice is going to get deeper now. And you think I'm joking. I'm not. I think your voice is due to stress, to having a secret. And you wait and see if in about a year or two, your voice doesn't relax. Now, that is my guess about you, my
You'll
friend.
be Barry White in a year.
I don't know.
Even when I laugh, my voice gets deeper.
I don't even know about Barry White, but I do know that you will relax. I believe you've been holding a lot of tension.
No, the Barry White thing is, I mean, he'll be dead in a year.
Oh, stop.
No, I'm telling you. And remember, wear a condom. So. Wear a condom with all that gay
Do you
sex
really hope so? Do you, is that torture for you, the voice? I think you seem to be okay.
No, I mean, it is what it is. I can't change it. I don't want to try and change it.
High-pitched Mike, I predict, it wasn't looking for random sexual partners. I think he's looking for a relationship. Part of the reason he wouldn't act on his sexuality is because he wants to be in a relationship, and who would be in a relationship with a closeted guy? That was his point.
And you bring up... speaking of relationships, George, I wanted to do this when George Takei was here.
Right.
Because I know it would mean a lot.
Oh, George would have loved it.
Right.
Oh, George would have initiated you.
This is the other thing with this.
Yeah, it would have been like the mafia.
Plus, dude, I'm telling you right now, when I came out to George, I'm telling you, and I think we saw this at his gay bachelor party, the way he immediately cozied up to that dude. I could have fucked George right in Sal and Richard's office. He came right up to my... Listen, he came right up to my face. He was like, oh, this is... Are you okay? And if I went for it,
I think he was like a vampire. He wanted to take your virginity.
Yeah. I got to tell you, it's never happened again. Now, this was when I was 24 years old, but we had full gay sex. We had, I gave him oral, he gave me oral. I fucked him in the ass, and he fucked me in the ass. And this was
my God!
That's why the movie Brokeback Mountain. You ever
right.
I went and I related to it. Like we just couldn't. We couldn't help each other. I love you too, George. Thank you so much. Thank you. You're an extraordinary man. No, I know. You're an extraordinary man.
Have you shared this with me?
Yeah.
You know that would have been the greatest bit in history if you ended up blowing like George Takei.
If you had been able to maintain that, guys.
Howard, if I let him blow me, would you say I'm the funniest guy ever lived?
Yeah, you would be the funniest guy in America.
The greatest comedian in the world.
I'll tell you.
George, I'm gay now. Whoa.
I felt so bad because that's why, remember I called you that afternoon and said, Howard, of all the awful things he was so compassionate.
The high-pitched voice is often a result of psychological trauma. And
really?
I suggest that Mike has been psychologically traumatized.
Has he not had this voice all his life?
Yeah. Well, let me tell you something. When you have to live with this, in puberty, it should have gotten deeper. I am telling you, he holds on to stress. And everyone holds on to stress in different places. I know this. Even when I was an announcer, when I first started out, I was so stressed out. My voice was up like this.
Yeah, everybody talks about your voice.
And I'm telling you, you wait and see, Mike. If
I hope you're right.
I think there's going to be changes in you that we haven't even begun to imagine.
Usually you're right with your predictions. So
I also predict tomorrow you'll be wearing a thong.
I'm not, that's the thing. I'm not going to change.
I'm joking.
I know, but I'm still mean.
What do you mean? Because I hear this a lot from gay people. Even Joey Boots would say, I'm not into the flamboyant gay
Because I think
lifestyle.
some people are very comfortable in being effeminate and...
I believe you will become a little bit more effeminate. I do believe that.
Like I'm out. I'm not necessarily proud.
Right.
Like
you'll become very proud.
Like our straight people. Well, are straight people proud? Like what's there to be proud of?
I'm proud. Every time I fuck a girl, I brag about it.
Like I'm proud to be part Puerto Rican. But I'm not.
I'd be more proud to be gay.
You're an asshole.
Dominic Barber, go ahead real quick because we have a lot of agenda and I'm proud of Mike today. Yes.
One announcement, and then I want to just ask Artie something. After Mike came out, now do you feel any different about all the things you said and all the horrible things over the years?
What, me, Dominic?
Yeah, you.
I told him. I said, yeah, if I knew he was gay, I would have never said all that shit.
Yeah, Mike, you're incredible.
Thank you.
it really you touched me today more probably than any conversation I've ever heard on the show.
Thank you. And the thing about, real quick, the thing about LifeBeat is they're judging from what they heard on the show and when we were at our worst, at our anger. But I saw a real Artie when I came out to him, and I hope they take that into consideration, and I hope we can fix whatever was ruined.
Thank you, Mike. It's a character.
I have an announcement. Leslie and I are divorced. It's all finished. 27 days. The papers were entered. Not that that's anything on the level of what you announced.
Yeah, my 15 seconds is up.
Yeah, really, Dominic.
We're all finished. And on good terms, and we're still good friends.
Yeah,
we
sure.
are formally divorced.
When are you
you're
getting
real good
married again?
friends.
When's the wedding?
You know what? I got a million questions for you, but this is High Pitch Mike's day. And
I'll call tomorrow the next
call tomorrow, and I tell you what, I'll have plenty of questions for you.
All right.
You want to be the avenger of truth, Mr. Stern?
Yeah.
I'll be the avenger.
Because I think the both of you need to really sit down with someone in a professional way and figure out what's going on.
Well, you should have said that to them when they wanted to marry each other.
No. Even if they're divorced, they should still sit down.
But didn't you know they were crazy when they got married?
Yeah, I did say that.
Who can get it done in 27 days?
All right, you win.
You win.
Two divorce lawyers.
You're incredibly together.
Goodbye.
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 Who can get it done?
One
You know,
last thing.
Mike can only come out once. Dominic can get divorced every year.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
like
he
that's the
can keep
third
doing
divorce, isn't it?
Yeah.
Come on.
Mike, go ahead real quick in Louisville.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Well, you know what today is.
I'm a fag.
What?
Wah, I'm a fag.
I'm prepared to deal with that.
My God.
All right.
Do you
Let's
know
go.
what today is?
Yeah.
Mike, did you know it's World
Today is World
AIDS
AIDS Day, right?
Let's go to Joe in Tampa.
Hey, Howard, I would just like to know, since Mike's being all honest today, what really did happen with that plasma TV that he won't let Steve Langford see?
It's still in a box.
Why?
Waiting to move.
Oh, you're moving, but you've had it for over a year.
How many cars do you have?
I drive them.
No, I know, but they sit in a garage when they're not being driven. It's sitting in a box. Who
All right,
cares?
that has nothing to do with being gay.
Sell it.
Gay Ramon, you're on the air.
Hey, Mike, I got a question for you, and Howard, I got an announcement of my own. Were you ever attracted to me?
No.
Oh,
nobody on the show or that works for the show.
Back in the fucking closet, you fucking faggot.
Why? Why are you saying that?
Why are you upset?
I think it's gay humor.
I seen him at Six Flags. He completely ignored me.
Wait, I did go to Great Adventure this summer with some of the guys back here.
And I saw you, and I said, hey, Mike, and you fucking...
Nobody stopped me. No, not a single person stopped me.
And Howard...
All right. Mark, you're on the air.
That's a personal thing.
Great Adventure is
Hey, now.
gay without the Y, they say.
To Mark the patent attorney, doesn't Artie realize he's being set up here on the ultimate bit?
What is it?
This is all a bit.
Is it?
Oh, okay. All right. Thanks, Mark.
I don't even know what the motive would be.
Way to drive a conversation into the ground. All right. Mike, I want to say to you personally that I am proud of you. I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
And I think you're a great guy, always have. The fact that you're gay, if you were straight, I wouldn't care either way.
Do you think things will change here for you with your coworkers or the staff?
No, and I don't... Everyone
Fred
here
punched
is
him.
Will Mike be using...
you know what is true? Fred still won't hang out with
Well, you know...
Yeah, one thing, gay or straight, Fred wants nothing to do with
Will
it.
Mike be using the bathroom?
No, let me use Brian Phelan as an example. I've known him for 10 years.
Which bathroom is Mike using?
Since I was an intern.
Yeah.
And he was, like Artie, he was very moved when I told him, and he said, I hope nothing I ever said hurt you or was upsetting. And I said, no, because I know you're a friend, and I know we're joking. And he said, good, because I'm going to continue to joke.
When do you think you're going to go out and celebrate and have some gay sex? How quick can you get that together?
Oh, I don't know.
You have any prospects? Anything on the horizon? Did you go to a gay bar this weekend?
Why don't we have like a gay party? Can we have a dance party?
I should have had a naked guy in here for you today.
Have you ever had a relationship with a guy that lasted more than a couple of months? Have you ever had a long romantic relationship?
Never a long relationship. That's why that song affected me so much, because I thought I'm never going to have it.
What's the longest you ever went out with a guy?
There were guys I dated for, a few weeks, but I kind of never pursued it because I thought, where is this going to go? It can't go anywhere.
True. Well, I think your life's going to get better, and good for you. I think this is a big stress off your shoulders, and I'm glad. I want to say your mother handled herself very well.
She used to be congratulated.
I need to praise her and thank her, and
that's good.
How old are you, Mike?
31.
I tell you, though, imagine it's a different world. Imagine if you would have had to come out like 25 years ago. You know, it's different.
Yeah. Well, it's a little easier now, but not much. It's still,
Plus,
it's still not great.
Well, look at all these stupid votes that are still going
And the
on.
thing is, she grew up in a bigoted area, and people are taught hate. So if she was taught to hate certain groups, or certain groups were less important, and she's moved on.
Who
she's
else
grown.
does your mom hate besides gays?
My mom doesn't hate anyone, but
She should give up hating everything.
My
I'm
grandfather
saying,
uses the N-word when he was alive.
Your grandfather hated everyone.
Right.
And the weird thing is,
hopefully, your mother still can hate other groups, just not gays.
if you came out 25 years ago,
Can I introduce the audience to another gay guy, Richard Christie?
Do you think
That's
he's
who
gay?
I thought it was.
Do you think he's gay?
No, I've spent a lot of time with him and his girlfriend, and I can tell he's straight. But I question why he does some of these stunts, why he goes so far.
Well, I was just coming in to say, in honor of Mike coming out of the closet and to celebrate, I'd love to show him my butthole.
Go ahead, show it to him.
Here
Go
you go.
ahead. He'd love to see it. Now,
No, come on.
You don't want to see. Why are you turning your back?
No, this is ridiculous.
You don't want to see it?
Oh, Richard,
Why?
come on, Richard.
This is your buddy.
Put that away.
Look, there it
He's
is.
so stupid.
Do you want any of that action?
Not at all.
Nothing.
He is so
That's so
stupid.
generous of you.
You
That's
hang
my
out
gift
with
for
Mike.
you.
Are you trying-
hang out with Mike? Did you know he was gay?
No.
Were you
I had
just
no idea.
trying to seduce Mike?
Yeah. Well, it's like
You were coming on to him, weren't you?
You know
I
what?
was. My
I told a
butthole
few
was
people.
puckering.
I told a few people in the back before.
Is
came in
his
here and
asshole nice? I mean,
did- No, let's move on. Let's move on. No,
Is it
not
attractive?
at all. Not at all. It's
unattractive.
disgusting.
Why is that disgusting? That's man
It's
ass.
Richard. Come on.
Yeah, but Richard's a handsome guy. He's got man ass.
look, I was right about Mike, right?
Yeah.
Richard is a gay.
You're ready to use your gaydar again, are you?
Richard's a fruit.
So I told some people in the back office first because I didn't want to do it on air and then everyone think it's a bit or
Right.
something.
But seeing
you know
his
what,
asshole
Richard's-
did nothing for you.
You know what Richard's first question for me was?
What?
Do you think Gary Delabate is attractive?
Because Gary
I
talks.
think that's a gay myth. Like, Gary's a great guy, a great friend, but like it doesn't do anything for me.
Gary
neither.
thinks he's God's gift to gay men. He's always bragging about how gay guys think he's hot.
Well, there you go. All right. Thanks, guys. And Mike, congratulations
Thank you.
on being so brave.
And I've never asked for a plug on the show, and after today I never will, but can I just plug the website of the Matthew Shepard
Go ahead.
Foundation? www.matthewshepard.org.
.org.
And
All
if
right.
you're gay and you need resources coming out, that's the place to go.
Mike, tell Howard real quick about when you told JD.
Oh, JD, I brought
want
him in
you?
Richard's office, and I said, I have something I need to tell you real quick if you come in Richard's office. And he goes, what? He goes, what do you want? Come on, man.
He's irritated.
And I said, I need to tell you something very serious, and I don't want to.
Well, he's got responsibilities. You know, he's
Tell
got to
the
watch.
story
He's got to
100
watch
times.
TV.
He started laughing.
I
when
had
Mike
to go.
told him.
I had to leave for Boston.
Go ahead.
So I dragged him into Richard's studio, and I told him, and he goes, sorry.
Sorry.
After I told him I could be disowned, he goes, sorry.
Yeah.
Why couldn't you take us? I mean, here the man is opening up to you.
I did.
Why couldn't you say something to him? Do you want to say something to him now?
Oh, fuck off. Fuck you. You came out. Leave me alone. Happy and whatnot.
No, say something to him. Say something. We couldn't hear it. This room is like a pile up. What do you? Go ahead and say.
I'm glad you're out and you're comfortable and you can be happy and stuff.
And we're still in kind of the same boat, looking for
romance.
Romance. So maybe we can go to a gay bar one night and a straight bar the next night.
What?
I'm saying I'll help you look for girls, and then you help me look
I
for
don't think
guys.
either of us will help each other in anything.
Wouldn't it be funny?
I think you're right.
You're both
Wouldn't
destined
it
for a
be
lot of
funny
loneliness.
If they went to a gay bar and JD got all the
I think that'll happen.
I got laid twice.
JD's like, I got to work for the gay basher in Boston.
Hey, JD, what'd you do over Thanksgiving? Did you go see your mom?
No, I didn't. I went to Ohio and she wasn't able to make it. So
what?
What do you want me to do, dude?
Whoa! Stop. Your mom who abandoned you
No,
and
shut
ran
up.
off with a guy in Hawaii. You made plans to see her for Thanksgiving and she didn't show up?
No. I didn't. She had to work. She had to work
What?
the day before and the day after.
She told you she was going to be in Ohio and she wasn't there?
Things came up.
Why do things always come up when
I
it
don't
comes
know,
to
dude.
seeing you?
I don't know.
What happened?
I really don't want to get
Explain
into
to me. You went to Ohio.
I don't want to get into it, dude.
You mean you made plans to meet up with your mom in Ohio?
No, I made plans to go to Ohio
Why Ohio?
Because that's where my dad is and a lot of other family is, including my both grandmothers.
And she said she was going to come and see you.
She originally said she was going to come up there, but things came up.
Wow, what'd she call you and tell you?
Yes.
What'd you say?
I was like, okay, I'll see you whenever.
What did she do instead?
She had a Ralph in Hawaii.
I don't know what she did on Thanksgiving. She did whatever she did. I don't know.
She celebrated.
I talked. I mean, we talked for a little bit.
What do you think that is? Mom's always avoiding him?
Yes. Mom's always.
Stop it.
What do you mean, stop it?
The irony
I don't need
kids were incidental.
What you say, I get, and I don't need that getting.
What?
Oh, that was extraordinary. That was an all-star
The
comment.
irony is, I was afraid of my mother rejecting me, and his mother is rejecting me, and he doesn't care.
And he's not even gay.
JD's straight, and his mother disowned him.
You see, it happens to others.
Imagine if he was gay.
Yeah.
If you were gay, I'd own you again.
Happy Thanksgiving.
So who were you with on Thanksgiving? Your dad? And who was? Does he have a wife?
No, he doesn't have a wife.
What's he got?
He's got a girl.
What?
The Will is such a douchebag.
Will?
He's got a new girlfriend.
A new girlfriend. Ooh.
He does?
Listen to that laugh.
Doesn't it suck? I would hate.
How was that hanging out with them?
It was fine. It was fine.
Didn't
What's
bother
his
you?
new girlfriend like?
She's fine. She's quiet. We're all quiet. So, we don't really know each other. So,
How old is she?
oh, I don't know. She's around my dad's age, I'm sure. I don't
Does
know.
anyone? So when you're all quiet, like, does everyone just sit there and eat and no one talks?
Yeah, is it a quiet table?
Sometimes, at times, yes.
That's a night. You know what I've had nightmares about was like if my old man lived and him and my father, him and my mother weren't together,
Right.
and like he had like some hot young chick as a girlfriend, and I just would want to strangle him and her. Like, is that what's going on? Are you jealous that your father gets broads?
No, I'm not jealous of anything.
You're not?
No. It's all good.
It's got to be hard though. Your old man, he's old.
No, he found somebody,
Who
They found each other.
Who does the cooking? Who cooked?
Oh, it was like my grandma and my aunt and.
Did they badmouth your mom for not showing up?
No.
No?
Did they leave a seat empty for her?
No.
Like Elliot
No,
Novy?
she wouldn't be there anyway. This is my dad's family.
It's all that Midwestern. They don't talk about anything. Keep it all bottled up. Like,
Maybe you could go on MySpace and find her.
that's true. Like Italian and Jewish.
I know
families,
my mom is asshole.
Italian and Jewish families from the East Coast are all like, "Oh, she can't come. What's her problem?"
Did your dad find his girlfriend on MySpace?
I don't know. They've been going out for a while, supposedly.
I know your mom met the Hawaiian guy on the internet. Did your dad meet the girl on the internet?
I don't know.
I love busting your balls.
Well, was
know
she
you
with
do.
the Hawaiian guy on Thanksgiving?
Yeah, they're married.
Do your grandparents all have dates too?
No.
All right, listen, go ahead.
Everybody has a date with JD.
High pitch Mike.
High pitch Mike didn't either, so there. And me.
You want to be high pitch Mike still or gay Mike?
Funny you asked that. Thank God for this voice. I'd much rather be referred to as high
High
pitch
pitch Mike it is. Okay, very good. High pitch Mike, everyone, and
How about
I'm
Fruity
happy
Mike?
for you. Fruity Mike. I'm happy for you, Mike.
Thank you very much.
And,
thank you guys for all. Everyone here has been ultra.
Your shirt
accepting.
says it best, my friend.
Erase
Erase hate.
Erase hate.
Erase hate. Good. All right, thank you, Mike.
Thank you.
Mike, how do you feel, man?
What's the big news story today?
I don't know. You tell me. How do you feel?
Very relieved. Very good.
How
It's done with.
were you? How nervous were you before going in?
I wasn't so nervous here. I knew people here would accept it and not judge me or think differently. What worried me is telling my family. And that part was over with about a week ago.
So no one's reaction was surprising for you?
My mother's was, but no one here.
But all good though, right?
All good, all good. I have probably the best mother out there and father.
Now, how do you think your life is your life gonna change because of this?
No, I think I said in there, I'm still me. I'm still a goofy nerd, and I'll go to concerts and do whatever. But you're not going to see me like marching in a parade or buying all the Barbra Streisand albums. Like, that's not who I am. You know?
So you're still high pitch Mike.
Still high pitch Mike.
All right, man. Well, thanks for sharing today.
Thank you.
Mike, let me ask you, is this like a big load off your chest? Instead of being
Okay.
your chest?
Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. Anybody want to watch this with me?
No, thanks.
Again, we will screen it in your...
Hey, I bought you a lap dance. You owe me $20.
I know, I owe you $20.
You owe me $20. I wasted a lap dance.
God damn it.
You know, God, you owe me $20, Mike.
I'm gonna put in for reimbursements.
Okay, no problem.
$20 reimbursement.
You should expense that.
You should.
When he came to approach me, he had something to talk about. You know, he didn't. It wasn't like he had some urge or whatever. Hold on a second. Fucking nose. Cut. Okay. Give Mickles cutting or whatever. Or you just could use this one take.
We might just use this one
that's
take.
what I thought.
Robin, so were you surprised by Mike's revelation?
No, I sort of had I'm very proud of myself. I sort of had a who cares kind of attitude, like, I don't care if you're gay.
Do you think this is good for him?
I think it's wonderful for him, yeah, absolutely. If he's been living a closeted life and ashamed of his sexual persuasion, I think it's wonderful for him to come out of the closet.
And do you think his life's going to change because of what he did?
Definitely. Today he is a different man. He can actually go up to people and say who he is.
Okay, thanks, Robin.
All right.
Hey, can I just say something? I would like to pre-promote that sometime soon Rock will be an asshole. and
I'm coming out of the closet as an asshole. And I think my life is going to change.
That door has not been shut very tightly.
Now, what does he mean by all that?
I was listening to the wrap-up show on the way in, the replay of the wrap-up show, and there was a lot of Artie talk, a lot of
Artie speculation.
Artie speculation, which is always good. It seems
it's like the stock market. Analysts get on, and we try to figure out, is it going up or down?
Yeah, it was funny. I mean, I listened to it. I go, my God. One guy called in and said, listen, the show is nothing without Artie, basically accusing me of being a horrible entertainer.
Right.
And I was like, wow.
And I heard one guy say, yeah, Artie contributes more to the show without even showing up.
Right. By not showing up, he's giving you guys material. Anyway, so here is the latest in the Artie saga. This is Artie on the phone with Jason this morning. Robin.
All right.
Here is the great Arthur Lang creating yet more material for the show and more speculation.
Yo, dude.
Jace.
All right.
Is the recorder on?
Well, yeah.
Okay, good. I wanted to make sure it was on. I don't want to get you fired.
Thanks, dude. How you feeling?
Listen, I'm definitely coming in today, but I'm going to see a doctor who agreed to take me at like 6:30. So I just have to go to this doctor's appointment, and it's right like 10 minutes outside of the city. So I'm just going to go, and I should be there by like, I'm open 8 o'clock.
Okay.
All right, so I'm definitely coming in. All right. This is the only time I could get a chance to see this guy.
All right, dude. You feeling all right?
All right. I gotta go. I gotta go get like an upper GI series or whatever. I don't know.
Sounds major. I have no idea what that is. But...
No, it's like they look at the upper part of your stomach. I had it done before in L.A. once. It's real pleasant, but that's not what this is. It's a long procedure. I gotta go get something else. So.
All right, dude. Well, I'll let Gary know.
I can do the upper GI thing when I'm not during Christmas vacation, but I'm going for something else. I'll definitely be in today, all right?
All right, dude.
All right, I'm just later. 8 o'clock, I'm open. Any later, I'll call you, but it should be 8.
Okay, cool, dude.
You want to do another take, or?
Can you cough and laugh a little?
Were you comfortable with your performance?
I'll talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Well, Robin, you're a nurse. What is going on here?
He sounds really sick. And anybody who needs to see a doctor at 6:30 in the morning should be admitted to a hospital.
Right. That's pretty good.
Where does he come up with these doctors? These doctors are amazing. He's always going to see a doctor.
Well, in all fairness, I read the life story of Elvis Presley. Dr. Nick was available 24 hours a day.
And we know what Dr. Nick was prescribing.
Wow.
And why Elvis needed him.
Ay. I don't know what's going on. What about, like, why
Look,
would you
again,
need...
if I had a cold, I mean, I had a cold a couple, did I go to see the doctor?
No, I don't know. Did you?
Again, I am telling you, Artie is either hiding a horrible terminal illness.
Right. Maybe he's like Patrick Swayze. He actually has cancer.
Well, he doesn't have the kind of cancer that makes you lose weight.
It's new cancer.
That's true. Yeah. Well, anyway, there was tons of speculation. I heard the wrap-up show, and it was funny because I was listening to Gary. Gary goes, someone called him and goes, you guys are terrible to Artie. Isn't there some sort of union there for Artie? And
Artie needs a union?
Well, then Gary goes, there's no union for what Artie does. And then I'm thinking to myself, what's AFTRA? Well, he does have a union. I like that
what
Gary
does Artie need the union for? Artie gets tons of benefits, takes off anytime he wants. I wouldn't be in his union.
The union's like, hey, how do we get this guy's deal for anybody? But anyway, hopefully Artie will be okay and be in at 8 o'clock, and we can question him
he'll
then.
get whatever that is taken care of. He'll be in at 8.
Yeah. Fred, what do you make of the latest Artie phone call?
I'm with Robin. I don't know of any doctor that opens his doors at 6:30 in the morning, and if he's able to make it to 8 o'clock, you know what you do? You come into work, you gut yourself through it, and go to your doctor's appointment at 11, 12 o'clock.
According to Fafa Fuhai, in Artie's defense, that Fafa Fuhai has a doctor, he says, that's available like from 4 o'clock in the morning on.
Has he ever seen him at 4 o'clock in the morning?
I've never heard of such a thing. In my entire life, I've never heard of such a thing.
Gary,
not unless it's an emergency room.
He gets up to do rounds at 4 a.m. every morning, so I could contact him if I wanted to. But I think his first appointment is 6:30.
Wow.
He'll start taking appointments at 6:30.
Yeah, but, Artie had something that made him miss work yesterday, and now he needs to see the doctor at 6:30.
The other question.
My question is, why?
Why didn't he see the doctor yesterday?
He had all day yesterday. Why at 6:30 today is he rushing to see the doctor?
He was following the Plaxico Burr story.
All right, Dominic Barber, you're on the air.
Listen, come on now. I have 50 employees. There's no way in the world that this makes any sense at all. If he had to see a doctor, he goes yesterday afternoon. What is the doctor going to do for him? And I'm worried about him. I'm really worried about him.
In all fairness to Artie.
Yeah?
What hasn't been fair to Artie?
Well, let me just say, in all fairness to Artie, couldn't it have been that he started to feel better yesterday, and then last night became very, very agitated.
Had a relapse.
Had a relapse. And
Did
said,
he
maybe
sound in distress on the phone with Jason?
No.
Then
No.
that's my point, Howard. What does he need to see the doctor at 6:30 in the morning for?
And in Delaware?
And in Delaware.
Not only that, he said
he actually got hit by a plate of spaghetti. That's what
I have a question about that, too. Now, is he going for the upper GI series this morning, or is that something that he just threw in to kind of make it interesting?
He threw that in.
He said he is not going for his upper GI series, that he's going for something else.
Now, I'm not accusing Artie of lying, which would be something that would be very irresponsible. But usually when people lie, they throw in a lot of details that are unnecessary to kind of make
Are
things
you
look
feeling like
better.
this is the false story in the National Enquirer game?
I don't know.
There was something about upper GI, but...
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with this visit.
Well,
the only upper GI is unless he's gay and he's fucking a soldier.
Wait, let me hear this.
Yeah, maybe he's got a gerbil stuck in his butt.
Yo, dude.
Jace.
All right.
Is the recorder on?
Well, yeah.
Okay, good. I wanted to make sure it was on. I don't want to get you fired.
Thanks, dude. How you feeling?
Listen, I'm definitely coming in today, but I'm going to see a doctor who agreed to take me at like 6:30. So, I just have to go to this doctor's appointment, and it's right like 10 minutes outside of the city. So I'm just going to go, and I should be there by like, I'm open 8 o'clock.
Okay.
All right, so I'm definitely coming in.
All right.
This is the only time I could get a chance to see this guy.
All right, dude. You feeling all right?
I'm all right. I gotta go. I gotta go get like an upper GI series or whatever. I don't know.
Sounds major. I have no idea what that is, but
no, it's like they look at the upper part of your stomach. I had it done before in L.A. once. It's real pleasant, but that's not what this is. It's a long procedure. I gotta go get something else. So.
All right, dude. Well, I'll let Gary know.
I can do the upper GI thing when I'm not during Christmas vacation, but I'm going.
See, he has a perfectly reasonable explanation.
No, but this is not an upper GI series.
That's right. He's something else.
But my point is, Howard, this something else could be done at any time. He's not dying.
First of all, a doctor could be at the studio, number one, to do it. What's the doctor going to do?
And who is this particular doctor? He's found another doctor. You could pull up.
Maybe it's Plaxico Burrus's doctor.
Dr. Bombay.
You could pull up other messages where Artie's seeing a doctor in the middle of the night.
You can?
Yeah. He said he's used this excuse before.
You know, yesterday they announced the days people have missed. Howard, do you know how many days you missed in 8 years?
No, I don't.
Never. One day you went home sick.
I think so.
Well, you came in.
About 3 days.
Right.
I think Fred had 2 days, which were all having to do with his child. I mean, you know, but the truth of the matter is, when I used to weigh 330 pounds, I was sick all the time.
That's true.
I'm under 200 now.
Yep.
I was sick all the time.
Me too.
Is sick, and I don't necessarily think it's drugs.
But did you need a doctor at 6:30 in the morning for these illnesses?
I never miss work once. I don't care how sick I am.
One day I had, Robin knows this, had to get open heart surgery, but...
You were here.
I was here, and then I went in after the show, and then I came in the next day.
Remember when I dragged my ankle to thigh cast to work every day?
Yes. I do remember that.
But what do you think's going on, guys? I mean, do
you know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on.
I'm talking to Dominic. You don't know, but we know.
Robin, you believe narcotics? I don't.
I
really
believe
don't.
that this man is in desperate pain, and I don't know what he's doing at the present time, but he's off the wagon.
Oh, that may be so. You mean alcohol?
Could be.
I'd vote for alcohol.
Fred thinks alcohol. Robin,
yeah, I don't think it's drugs. I think it's alcohol. That's the easy, quick fall off.
Yeah, you can get that without going to Delaware.
Right.
No one wants to buy into, like, maybe Artie really got sick and this is a bad time for him to be sick?
Yeah, but
didn't he get sick one of the earlier vacations, too?
He was sick every time he was on drugs, Howard.
Oh, boy, Robin, you're really into it. I mean, you're...
Robin's really taking a hard line.
I don't think he's on drugs.
He has never been sick. He has always been on drugs with all of these calls.
Although, you know, you got me thinking yesterday. Actually, we have Artie on tape saying, like, when he came back from the last time, he said, if you ever hear me calling sick, that means I'm on drugs.
Using?
Yeah.
I remember, getting an email on that.
Yeah.
If you ever hear me use that excuse, that means I'm using.
And he's using the same, the doctor. I told you before, who are these crazy doctors who are always seeing Artie in the middle of the night?
In Delaware.
All right, thank you, Dominic.
Only Artie gets this kind of medical attention.
Yeah.
Any other issues that have to be discussed with me, or can I hang up?
Well, if you're ready to get into how that plate of spaghetti ended up on your head, then let's go.
Yeah, target practice.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. I got to go see my doctor. I'll call you later.
All right, goodbye. Dominic has an appointment with his doctor at 6:30.
All these doctors
All
working
right.
so early in the morning.
All right, Ryan, you're on the air. Go ahead in East Brunswick.
Howard, it's Artie's doctor. I'm calling in from Hoboken.
Go ahead. Can you give us a report on Artie?
I can. I just got the results of his upper GI back. It appears he actually has a vending machine lodged in his lower intestine.
He swallowed a vending machine.
He somehow swallowed a vending machine, yes.
Let's go to George.
Yeah, I just want to make sure everybody apologizes to Artie, man, because if this guy really is sick and you guys are making all this spoof about him being on drugs, it's really going to put him down, his self-esteem.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm the only one who's still holding out
Why should
ridiculous
Artie
hope.
feel bad because we're stupid?
That's right.
Well, it's not that. It's just that you guys, he's trying to be a positive person, and you guys keep making him look like he's a drug addict still.
We didn't have any help.
All right, George, thank you.
You guys have a good one, man.
Yeah, you too, bro. Now, let's go to TJ.
Hey, Howard, what's going on, brother?
Hey, now.
Listen, there's all these theories flying around about Artie. I mean, Robin especially. People just need to shut the fuck up. Drug test him when he comes in. That's the only way you're going to know.
He's a private citizen, and he doesn't have to submit to a drug test.
You know what? Here's the bottom line, and here's the truth. I really do adore Artie, as we all do, and I think that goes without saying. And I don't really know what's going on with Artie, and Robin's got me convinced that...
Don't blame me.
No. You've got me convinced that, I'm naive, and, I'm always the guy who believes Artie and everything he says. And I feel he's making me look like an asshole.
Howard, you've been sick in your life. Have you ever needed the doctor at 6:30 in the morning?
I would have to be dying in order to... I'd be in the emergency room, as you say.
Absolutely.
But, so, I love Art, and whatever's going on with him, I hope he works it out, but I don't know. I know he's supposed to be in intensive outpatient therapy. I don't even really think he goes.
He's not in any. It's not intensive, number one, and I don't even know if he goes.
Somebody sent me an email yesterday. Said intensive outpatient rehab is 5 days a week, 3 hours a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like he'd have to leave here and then be in rehab.
I think I sent that. I got that from somebody. Yeah.
Hey, do you want Sal went and took a secret poll whether they think, do you want the results? Or whether they think Artie
is on drugs or not?
He took a secret poll from 20 people.
Okay.
Do you want to take a guess at what the results are?
I'd say 20 people think Artie's on drugs.
No, there were 5 that didn't think he was.
Oh, okay.
All right, so that's pretty good.
He's got supporters.
He's got Artie supporters.
You know what? You got to give him the benefit of the doubt, though. 'Cause I got to tell you something.
No, you don't.
Listen, Robin, listen to me. Not everybody. I mean, rehab is good for a lot of people. The rooms, AA stuff like that is good for a lot of people. But there's a lot of people it doesn't work for. And I was one of those. I tried the meetings for NA and stuff. It didn't do shit for me. I mean,
well, it's funny. And, I was listening to the wrap-up show, and they were all discussing Artie and stuff, and somebody said, Artie needs to go away for his 28-day rehab.
Right. I remember hearing somebody say that.
And I said to myself, the sad thing is, people act like that's the cure, the 28-day rehab.
But they also said that you should sit him down and tell him that.
Listen, I've sat Artie down and said, anything you need to do, you can go do.
Yeah, but they're saying right now that you should sit him down and say, look, Artie, you have to go away.
Send him away?
I don't know. Did anybody read the book Too Fat to Fish?
No, you got to kind of want to go away.
Right.
Well, that's the big thing. Because the one thing that worked for me was actually my good friend sitting me down and saying, look, we don't know what's going to get you better. We don't know whether it's rehab. We don't know whether it's this. We don't know whether it's that. But whatever it is, we love you. And whatever it is it's going to take, just figure it out and get it done. Right. And that's the one thing that worked for me.
All right, there it is.
Yeah, but it's something different for everybody.
Right.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, instead of saying, he needs this, he needs that, he needs this, just, the best thing to do. I mean, what worked for me, individually, was when people said, hey, man, we love you. We want you to be better. Whatever you need us to help with, we'll help. And, we got your back.
Hey, do you mind? Would you mind? Hey, TJ, would you mind if your friends would come over here and talk to Artie?
Yeah, because they seem to know what to do.
Yeah, we don't know what to do, so you do it. Yeah, why can't TJ's friends all come over and confront Artie?
Could TJ's friends take care of every addict?
How many guys you got in that group that sat you down?
I got like 4 guys that sat me down, but I got to tell you.
Would you bring the 4 guys down here today and talk to Artie?
Well, how would you? Well, else them would probably work because they're a direct mirror of Artie's friends. Like when Artie talks about his friends, my friends are the exact same type. They're the same beliefs. They're the same, that old school Italian way. And they're the ones that work for me.
Yeah, I was talking to one guy who had a theory that, every time Artie has big stuff going on in his life, big success, like when he had his movie come out and, various things, when he was on Mad TV, which was a big success coming off, just working in Jersey and being a longshoreman. And now the book went to #1 on the New York Times bestseller list. And
worst thing that could have happened? Is that what you're saying?
In a sense, because, and Gary was trying to explain this in his own befuddled way on the air yesterday, that it's a weird thing when you think you don't deserve success, and then success happens.
Right.
You actually go berserk because
you sabotage.
Someone told me they hang around with a bunch of these Artie shows, and Artie will bring some people around that seem kind of questionable, and they're old friends of Artie's, and someone said to me one old friend was really scaring the shit out of them, like it just was like a creepy guy.
Right.
And it was almost like Artie was giving him money and stuff because I think Artie feels guilty because he's successful, and why should
well,
he
he's
be?
even talked about that.
Yeah, so there's a whole, who knows what's going on with this book. Too Fat to Fish. I don't know what's going on with that. I mean, I know, yeah.
Well, that, Bob Saget said to me when he was here the last time. He says, people usually get help when they hit bottom. Artie's on a trajectory up. He's not going down.
That's why he doesn't need rehab.
Right. All right. Thank you. Lisa G is here with the news. The real news is that she's having her cookie party again.
Yes. And unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to make the cookie party. I had said I was going to come.
Did you RSVP no?
I RSVP'd yes because I wanted to come, but
Did you tell Lisa you can't?
Not yet. I'm not going to be able to make it.
Oh, well, there's going to be vegan cookies there for you, too.
I know. She just wrote me this little note about the vegan cookies.
So funny. Gary comes in. He's got a whole story about Lisa G. Hey, Gary, come in and tell your story about Lisa G.
I'll tell you the story.
Let Gary tell it. It's better.
What's the story?
We got into a fight.
Uh-oh.
This is so great.
What's so great about it?
It's funny.
Why? You just threw a party.
This is great. Lisa got so freaked out in the hall.
Really?
Yeah.
She got outraged.
Yeah, go ahead. Describe it.
I'm in Richard and Sal's office, and Lisa's in there. And Richard goes, "Hey, Gary, you going to Lisa's cookie party?" And I go, "When is it?" He goes, "Saturday." And I go, "Oh, my gosh, I forgot all about it." I go, I got to see. I had something else to do, but maybe I get out of it." And she goes, "What? The list is closed." She goes, RSVP's over. She goes, "How insulting."
Oh.
And I go, "Are you being serious?" I thought Lisa was breaking my balls. She goes, "That is so insulting." And I just walked away because it just freaked me out.
What is she talking about?
It's insulting for me to try to come to her party after the RSVP list is closed.
I sent it out 6 weeks. Why are you laughing? You just threw a party.
It's not
Come
a wedding.
on, it's not a wedding. It's a cookie party. Some
It's a
people come
cocktail.
at the
But
last
wait a
minute.
second. I'm spending money on this. I'm hiring a bartender.
Why are you having
someone-
a party? You're not having any fun on it. Stop
I
it.
am having a lot of fun.
Is
That
it
doesn't
really
make
full?
me happy.
If Robin drops out at the
Well,
last
I'm
minute?
going to try to get there. I'm trying
But
to.
wait a second.
Robin was the
hold on,
first one
Lisa.
to RSVP.
Is that insulting if now Robin doesn't know she's going to get there? Because if I said that, you'd be all pissed.
No, I
Either
would-
you're coming or you're not.
No.
You need to know. You have a list.
That's right. She was, I'd say, the first one to RSVP.
Okay,
I
but
think
now-
that's
But her
so
RSVP
nice.
was a fake. I
Right.
mean,
Oh, stop
Now
that.
she's
she's now
waffling,
backing
Lisa.
out.
What, you just spent money on a wedding. What if
Yeah.
someone did that to you? I don't care if it's a wedding, a cookie party, a cocktail party.
I think a cookie party's way different. Like, I have people over to my home, and like sometimes at the last minute they go, "Hey, we just changed plans. We're going to be around."
Why would anybody go to her party, man? She's not a team player. That's
Well, no
you
one-
know,
actually,
your
I
wedding,
heard-
man, because we're all part of you. She's not part of us.
I heard Lisa actually. Yes, she is part of us.
She doesn't.
She does the
but
news.
she doesn't participate.
But Ronnie,
why should we go?
I heard Lisa's upset because only 2 people RSVP'd yes from the radio station.
Yeah, because nobody's going.
Is that true, Lisa?
Not a team player.
I'm having about 50 people.
Right, but who's coming from here?
Well, Robin was going to.
Right.
Nobody.
Isn't midget school in session? You're late.
Who else, Lisa?
Ooh.
Had enough.
Yeah.
Hey, there'll be midget cookies there. Mr. Keebler will be there.
So
Yes.
Who else is coming from the say the air staff?
Well, Robin was.
Right.
Benji.
And Benji.
Benji, are you
Tim?
going to go?
I might.
Are you going?
Maybe.
Well, he RSVP'd yes.
Yeah. He won't go.
I might. What time does it start?
It's on the invitation, Benji.
You don't know what time it starts?
It starts at
busting
8.
your balls.
We're broadcasting live at 9 o'clock on Howard 101. Me, Lisa Lampanelli, and Jason Kaplan. It will be a lot of fun.
And then no one will be there from the radio show because you're keeping everyone out.
You would think, Howard, you would think if she's doing a broadcast and I would showed interest in coming, okay, I forgot about it, that she might want me to be there. 'cause
I
it'd be more
forgot
interesting.
about it.
But
That's
she's-
so mean. That hurt. It's hurtful. I'm sorry if I snapped. Okay, it's hurtful. I'm hurt.
And what do you mean it's closed? Like you filled up the party already? So
50 people are coming. I
yeah,
don't.
but you invited a lot of people. What if they had all RSVP'd yes?
Right.
I invited enough people to know. I've had enough parties to know, as you have, that some people can't make it, have kids, but you want to invite them because
Right.
it's the nice thing to do.
Parties are so funny.
So in other
Parties.
words, you invited people you hoped wouldn't
The
come.
midget's back.
Yeah.
Dude, she has a 2-by-0 apartment.
Yeah.
And she
Like your
invited
personality.
Everybody was out in the hallways last year. It's ridiculous. At least if you're going to have a cookie party and invite 100 people, have it in a place where everybody fits.
It's more fun this way.
No, it's not.
Isn't it crowded in your medicine cabinet where you live? You know what it feels like.
Hey, whatever. I
You're
won't
not
be
going?
there.
Why are you not going?
I'm busy.
Really? You're not going to go?
I'm not going. I went last year. I had to stand in the hall all night. I did.
You got there late.
Remember
No, I didn't. I got there early. I was standing. Maria Melito was there, and I was standing talking to Maria Melito in the hallway on the steps.
You couldn't even get in.
And you have to walk up. It's not even an elevator.
It's like the old Studio 54. You have to wait outside to get in. Wow. Lisa, what's up with that? I mean, why
It's
have a party?
crowded.
You can't even fit all those people in your apartment.
Because
And
it's
I'm
my
sure it's
house.
rude to
People
your...
were laying on her bed last year.
It does get a little
Isn't
crowded.
it rude to your neighbors, too, that
No,
people are in the
I
hallways?
tell them. I tell them.
Yeah, but they're hanging out in the hall.
That's all right. It's over early enough.
All right. Thank you, Lisa.
I didn't even do my headlines.
Oh,
You don't
what are
care?
your news?
The headline is Gary can't come to the party.
Ronnie, so it sucked last year?
Suck, dude. We're standing in the fucking hall.
What is it? That
What
hurts.
kind of party is that?
But you don't like standing in the
I'm
hallway?
sorry, Jason. I know you're part of it, so. I don't want to upset you. I wouldn't go to that.
Wait, so what? People were like packed in the hallway, packed in her bedroom?
Yeah, in the hallway, in the bedroom. Then she has a kitchen that's half the size of the green room. You could try to go in and get a drink. People are like stepping all over you, spilling stuff on you. And there's no ventilation. I mean, like you could drop dead in there from the fucking heat.
Why are you so upset?
Because I put a lot of work into it. Everyone thinks, oh, a little cookie party, but it's my apartment, it's my home. It takes a lot of work. I try and make it nice. I'm hiring help, spending money.
What's worse?
I have to clean. I have to buy liquor.
But what's worse, Ronnie bashing your party from last year, or Gary?
No, I'm used to the parties being crowded, and honestly, I think a crowded party is a good party because you end up talking to the person that you're squished next to.
Greg, what's up, man?
What's up? You tell me, Artie. You missed yesterday? Hey, why don't you swing it around, say 5 minutes after I go on the air today? Then you can cock block my segment. Last time I'm on, I asked Robin how she and Jim are doing. She has a breakdown, says we broke up. Next thing you know, there's about 7 seconds to talk about me. Time before that, one of the whack packers choked it. We had to talk about him for 3 segments. I fly in from LA for this. I paid for my own hotel. Thanks a lot, man.
Who's out there, Greg?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell him to come on in. Okay. Greg Fitzsimmons. Artie was supposed to be here around 8 o'clock because he had a 6:30 doctor's appointment.
Well, when you're going to the doctor at 6:30, there's no guarantee you can get to work.
You know how doctors can hold you up.
And you're still buying that there was a doctor.
You don't even think there's a doctor.
Hey, I got a quick question for you.
Well, you're really turning into a cynic.
I got a quick question for you. I got a lot of crap on the wrap-up show yesterday about that there's no consequences around this place for Artie.
Right.
So the question is, if Artie doesn't show up today, should I just should I call him? Like what do I just
you call him and yell at him?
No, but what do I do?
You do it.
Do I just say
that'd be funny and tape that?
No, I mean,
look, Artie, I have to reprimand you.
I mean, we'll just see if he comes in tomorrow then?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, what consequences? I mean,
the guy says he's sick.
Yeah, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, like if Artie's here, it's great, and if Artie's not here, that's great too. So, I mean, it's not like...
But the crap we were getting on the show yesterday was if this were Benji, or this were Fred, or this were Gary, there'd be all sorts of hell to pay.
No, there wouldn't.
I think if I missed 12 days, you'd be mad.
Yeah, I guess, well, you know what? Essentially... Artie and I have kind of a deal worked. I'm not apologize for Artie. I know Artie has a problem, and and I want Artie to get help, whatever that is. But at the same point, it's kind of like Artie and I have always had kind of this deal. Like Artie came into the show, he had a lot going on. He was like, "Hey, sometimes I'm going to need some time off." And I said, "Artie, it's cool because like Robin and I do our thing, and Fred, Fred I need here every day, Robin every day. But if you want to float in and out, that's cool." Now, granted, I'm not saying this is good, and I'm not saying I'm looking for this, and I don't think it's great. But I don't know. If you want to reprimand him, you can.
No.
Well, you know what I was thinking about? Because I heard that conversation, and I said, you know what? Remember there was a period of time where I was late a lot?
Yeah.
And no one ever said anything to me.
No.
I finally, remember I grounded myself?
Right. You got to reprimand yourself.
I feel like I'm watching an episode of Intervention right now.
Yeah, except the guy who the guy's not here.
With is not
no,
here.
first they interview the family, and there's this whole conversation while they're tracking that guy separately, and then they. By the way, let's talk more about Artie as I sit here after flying in from LA, putting myself up in a fucking hotel because Sabian wouldn't approve it, and then we can talk about Artie until he walks in 6 minutes and cock blocks the entire segment that I flew in for.
I was thinking about that too. Like
you poor thing.
If Artie did walk in, there go all my plans to get out of here at 10 o'clock because then I got to interview him. Hey, Art, I got to be out of here by 10. What time are you getting in? Because if you get in...
Well, I said to Gary, I said, listen, if the show goes to what it normally goes, I'll be in okay with a couple of minutes to talk, but if you get out right at... I mean, does that ever happen? How sure are you?
Why don't you just... I'm 100% positive.
Today you're getting out exactly at 10?
Yeah, I got to.
Oh, fuck. I'm sorry. Well, I don't know if you want to talk to me on the phone.
Turn around, go home, and then tomorrow we'll have a whole conversation about, whether you're on drugs or not.
And next time, try to schedule your doctor's appointments outside of the show.
First of all, I heard the first 20 minutes of the show. Where did Robin grow up? On fucking Mars? Did you ever hear of money? Any doctor...
Who wants to see a doctor at 6:30 in the morning? Are you dying?
I give any doctor $2,500 for see
Are you dying? You don't need a doctor at 6:30 in the morning.
I vomited blood, sweetie.
Oh, please.
Again, I'm the only one who believes you're sick.
Well, I'm not sick in the sense where I got like the flu or something, but
what do you have going on? And why are you vomiting? You're an adult.
I got I got nauseous and I threw up and I there was blood in it and I don't know. I'm not the healthiest guy right now.
So how do you find a doctor at 6:30 in the morning?
Well, I mean, I'll get into that. He's friends with my bookie.
In other words, he's a guy who uses your bookie too.
Put it this way: if someone in the Lucchese family needed a bullet removed, they wouldn't go to the hospital.
So if this guy knows your bookie, it's Greg Fitzsimmons, Artie. How are you?
Oh, hey, Greg. How you doing?
Good. Well, good. A lot of fucking elbow room on the couch today. But so if this guy if the doctor's friends with your bookie, does he have to recuse himself from the death pool because of inside information?
So Artie, Artie, wait a second. So you vomited blood.
Right.
Okay.
When? Not like a ton of blood. There was blood in it, yeah.
That could have been irritation.
So are you going to make...
Robin always looks at the rosy side.
So Art, are you going to make your important...
And she's the nurse.
Are you going to make your important book signing tonight?
Well, yeah, that's why I'm coming in. I don't want to look like a shithead.
And he's also he's making up the best damn sports show that he missed yesterday because he was sick.
So you got a full schedule.
I don't know. That's what Teddy said.
Oh, today I'm doing that? I'm not doing that today. I'm sick. I got to go to the doctor.
Again? I thought you were just at the doctor.
Artie, you had said fairly recently that people in show business don't get sick. In other words, that you kind of implied that if I ever call in sick again, it means I'm back on some sort of drug.
I mean, I was halfway kidding. I mean, I'm just afraid that I don't get sick a lot, and I'm just paranoid that one day, because I'm so unhealthy, it's like in a day I'll just disintegrate and die, and I'm more like paranoid about it. And I'm like, the heaviest I've ever been. So
what did the doctor say?
Blood, I get all
what did this doctor do this morning?
He sold me some coke.
No, really, but what are you going to do? You're vomiting. I mean, I don't know anyone who vomits at your age.
Really?
Yeah, I mean it. I mean, unless they're really violently ill. I mean,
Nicole Richie, but that's not sick.
I don't know what's going on, dude.
Is he bulimic?
I'd like to say everything's going to be fine, but I haven't led a healthy life. I'm 41. I remember when I was like 29 and I was doing all, partying and shit. I remember I saw a doctor in L.A. and he's like, now you're young, you can bounce back. And they put all these things in your head that worry the shit out of you. He said, well, when you're 40, this is why people die from drinking at 40. And so now I'm just scared shit.
All right, there's a couple of questions that have to be asked, even though I have to get out of here. A, are you still really going to a psychiatrist and visiting him, or you've kind of bailed out of that?
No, I see the guy.
Maybe, once a week, or not even that?
I see him twice a week.
You still do?
Yeah, why? Who told you that?
No,
nobody told us anything. We're just wondering.
Everyone was speculating that you're not really in any kind of therapy.
No, I see the guy twice a week.
Oh, and are you still lying to him?
What do you mean lying to him?
Like, remember when you had the drink, you wouldn't tell him you had a drink?
You talked me into that. I didn't tell him one time, but then I told him I had tequila that time.
All right.
And, the guy, if you knew the guy, he's like, if you disappoint him, it's like disappointing your grandfather. It's the worst. He gets all sad.
So are you here to say, and because I'm addressing this to all your detractors,
right?
Are you here to say that you are definitely not on anything, and that
I'm not on drugs.
And you just woke up and threw up blood?
No, I threw up blood last night after the new peanut M&Ms are in for Christmas, the green and red ones, and I had like about 80 of those, and then I threw up.
It was red food dye. It wasn't blood.
Dye, yeah.
Yeah, no, it was blood.
Can I just say how dysfunctional this show is? Like, everyone's worried about you and your health, and then the day you go to the doctor, they take a shit on you for it.
Yeah.
I know exactly. Like, you got to get it together.
But Art, you understand why people think it's odd, because you could have gone to the doctor all day yesterday instead of this morning.
Well, wait a minute.
If I didn't throw up this morning, I wouldn't have went to the doctor. I just got scared that, I'm just scared that one day I'm just going to blow up and die.
But Artie, what was the illness yesterday?
What was the what, Robin?
What was the illness that kept you out of work yesterday?
Well, the same thing. I was completely nauseous and couldn't talk. I think it might be stress, too, but I was throwing up. I didn't throw up any blood, though, you know. And
well,
then,
after you throw up a bunch of times, you might throw up some blood.
Well, all right. Well, we'll see. I'm not.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that.
I should have called you.
All right, let's take a vote now. Robin, you claim Artie must be on something. You say at least alcohol or something. Now that you've heard,
because alcoholics do throw up blood.
Now that you've heard Artie's explanation, are you willing to say that perhaps he really was sick?
I'm not willing to say Artie was sick.
Okay, so you're sticking to your
Listen
beliefs.
to him. Does he sound sick now?
Not at all.
That's the last $40,000 party I throw you.
Oh.
So you're saying that Artie's in real trouble and he's on
Yes,
something.
yes.
And that's what's going on this
That's
time.
right.
And by the way, Artie, that's a fair opinion because a couple of times when I fell for this, you really were on stuff.
You don't fall for anything, Stern.
You're really making me look like an idiot because I'm wrong every time. I'm still buying that you're sick. I really am the only guy who buys this. Fred,
Thank God, because you're the most important guy in the room. If Robin was the star of the show,
you'd be
I'd
dead.
been fired years ago. I'd be doing sound effects on Adam Carolla.
you know, Fred, you said yesterday you believe Artie's at least drinking.
I think he's at
probably
least drinking. I think it's a combination, maybe some booze and maybe some bad spicy food or something like that. That's he might be aggravating an ulcer thing going
So
on.
you think that what Artie's saying now is a lie?
In terms of being no, I think he's sick, but I think it's because of abuse.
You think he's still using?
Not drugs.
What is he using then?
He's drinking a little bit, probably more than he should. He probably shouldn't be drinking at all, but that's the way it is.
I can give you the opinion of the 4 construction workers in the truck right next to me. They're pretending they're putting needles into their arms.
No, I don't think he's that. I don't think he's
Greg
doing.
Fitzsimmons,
He's way too alert.
You are a guy. You yourself have gone to rehab. You know the score. You're in the Hollywood game. What's going on with Artie? Is he in fact sick, or is he lying right now?
Fat. I'm going to go with fat.
You're saying that he's ill from being overweight.
Well, I think when you're sick, Artie, you might want to rethink the medication. Like if you were sick in the morning and then you ate 800 M&Ms, like that's you got to eat well if you are sick in the
so
morning.
You're saying he's not using any substance?
No, Artie's not using substances. I think this book tour
Has
been,
Artie ever used